Welcome to Samuel Spirit Live. Let's do that. Oh man. Okay. Let's get this working. No, having a problem. Let's see ya. Let's try this. All right, everybody. For some reason, let's do that. Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm not seeing anything. Trying to get the chat working. Spirits, keep them company while I'm burning stuff out here. Okay, here we go. For some reason, it doesn't want to connect to the internet. If I turn this off. Turn it off. That's so weird. Working fine before. All right, everybody. I can't see any of your comments because the TikTok connection isn't working. I'm going to try something that I usually haven't done before. Here we go. Hold on. We're going to look for... I got a few followers. Interesting. Okay, there we go. We're going to find my live. I'm gonna have to look at the comments in another way. Here we go. Okay, everybody. So I'm looking at the comments in another way here. So welcome. I'm just gonna have to look at it through my other account. Sometimes. Right now it's not working, so I'm just gonna have to read the comments. So I'm gonna see whatever comments are in here. Let's see. So it says there's 2 people in here. Hey Tia, I see that you're in here. Thank you for the heart, me. Yeah, I am taking a look, but for some reason I can't read comments on the plugin on my laptop, so I had to plug in and do it another way that I know how to work around things when I need to. Yeah, so you're gonna see my real name account that I don't generally do, but it's just so that I can read the comments. I'm not gonna really be commenting on with my other account that I'm on here. Hi everybody. See, it's like there's some other people in here too, up to 3. Welcome. I know I'm in here, and then Tia's in here, and then a third person. So Michelle, hi. All of you, I appreciate you. Okay, so right now we're going to see what we can do. Let's try this. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so right now I got 174 hertz going. Yeah, so all I can do right now is the lives will have to be done in this fashion, and I just have to do it this way. So like the live, share the live, get it out to more people. I usually try to send it out to different individuals through my connections, but unfortunately I can't do that with the connections I'm utilizing. So might have to figure another way. People will just have to find me. Live. I have no idea what they're talking about. Yes, I am single. I know, you're not talking to me, you're talking to someone else. So they're talking to you, Tia, or someone else that's in here. There's not very many people that are in here right now. But I'm also noticing that there are 2 people following me on Twitter. And I apologize, I don't see any of your comments, Twitter. It's only a read-only. But I'm definitely here. I hope you can hear me. Bless you. I don't even know if I know any of you that are following me on Twitter. You can always comment me on Twitter and say, hey, it was me that's following you and watching your live. Yeah, so I'm streaming through 3 different connections. YouTube, Twitter, or X, and TikTok. Yeah. Oh, hey, more people are in. I'm just looking at the comments, so I'm not gonna. I have to use my phone with a different account to see who's here. Here, I'll even say, hey, Sammy. So I had to use this. There, I'm just saying this. You'll see my actual name. I don't usually use this account, but there's my name. I'm actually a minister through ulc.org when I left the church I was in, so that I could be able to do what I do now. So technically, I have credentials where I can do these things, and I'm allowed to heal by the law through the belief system that I've chosen for me, so that I can basically do that. And so that usually, that's why I did it. And it also gave me the credentials where I can marry someone if I wanted to, but I haven't done that. So not very many people know my actual account. My actual accounts are connected with my full name, because for a minister to have credentials, you have to have your full name according to your legal document. So, yeah. So I haven't told a lot of you that as much, but I'm sure if you found my other accounts, you would be aware of it. Oh, there's a delay. This is really funny. You're right. There is a delay, everybody. So the live stream is doing I want to say a 3-second delay. Yep. Nope, 10 second. It's like 10 or 20-second delay. I apologize. But I can definitely see your comments in real time, I hope. Yeah, it's a nice setup. The background is a fake background. I'm all about law of attraction stuff, so you focus on what you want and you appear as though that's in your life, and then that shows up in your life because you're surrounding yourself by that. Shit. Yes, exactly. Yeah, they said shit, but they said it with the sound shift. But they were saying it because they know it's pretty funny how that particular word is with the room code. We can get a new room code connection. Hey, Gen X. Appreciate everybody and everybody that's here. Like the live, share the live. I can't do any battles with this until I have a way to a device that lets me do that. So for now, this is going to be lives. So no battles, just lives, just me doing healing tones and talking to spirits. I'm not aggressive. With a 10 to 20 second delay. This is making me laugh. Here. Yeah, I know you're not bad. Here, I'm going to push this up a little bit. If I do this, you'll see me a little bit more. Yeah. Push it a little more. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. Okay, so I'm just doing... I'm not even using the mallet. I have this... I forgot that I have this rubber thing that came with one of them. That I don't even have to use the mallet. I just can hit this on a thing to the right that's a rubbery thingy. I'll show you real quick. This is what it is. So this thing here, you can hit the mallet on the top of that, and then it's a lot easier than hitting it with the mallet. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, here we go. 243. Plot. During that, I'm also using the. Excuse me. Wow, I had a little bit in my throat. I'm using. I was about to say I'm using these really potent. What are they called? The Nero mints. I'm gonna probably start promoting them. I actually love them. They give you a real yes. They give you a really good pick me up in your brain and your focus. because it's like coffee and then something else with it. I've never had coffee, but the fact that it's in a mint, I love it. I don't like gum. Gum for me, it makes me gassy. So the mint isn't as bad, and it's simple, and it also makes your breath smell good. So it's a lot simpler. So how is everybody doing? But still here. Let's see any other comments coming through. Since Gen X is...
Find it. Yeah. Would you like? Can't find it.
Okay, so I've been doing 243. This is the calm frequency. So it's calm peace tone. That's what I've been doing. Still sick. No, it's... Are you saying that you're sick? Mine had to deal with my devices weren't working. And so I do a lot of meditation and stuff. So for me, it has to deal with the atmosphere, the cold and the heat that sometimes affects my ability to function. But I actually never get sick. It's more of I react in a histine response because I'm always detoxing the atmosphere around me. Oh, you're still sick. Okay, bless you, Tia. Hmm. 13th or 18th? Yeah, 18th. 13th. It's funny that you brought up the 13th. I love the 13th. The Spirit said something about the 13th. They said the 12th and then they said the 13th, but there's certain things that I've been drawn to, and I've been noticing that they brought something up about the 6th and then the 13th. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what they brought up. Deliver them. I think that will help. I'm trying to get it so that you can see me while I'm sitting up. B1. But you can only see me if I... It's so weird. What if I... Your body is close by. Hold on, everybody. I'm checking something out. What if I do that? Would that be better? Yeah, that would be way better. What if I move it up a little? Would that be better as well? It'll still be good. Sweet! That's what I wanted. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for the camera. Yeah, I had to move this camera. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. There's some of you saying some naughty stuff in my comments. Be nice. Usually it's not even naughty things. Sometimes it's usually people just saying some crazy stuff. Blessing. Yeah, buzzing. What about buzzing? Yeah, I was trying to see if I can do comments in another way that the device I have is supposed to do for me, but it didn't. So I have to do it through signing into another account I have to read the comments in here. So crazy. Funny, I even have like a private chat connection, but there's no connection. And Twitter people, and if anybody's on YouTube, welcome. You can try to respond in the comments, and sometimes it will send it to me in restream. I can't guarantee it. The best way to get me to pay attention to any comments for any of you that are live is to go to TikTok for now and be on my TikTok for Samuel Spirit 12. So if you can get on TikTok and go to Samuel Spirit 12, I'll be able to see you more and be able to communicate with you more there. Otherwise, I don't know how Restream works with it, but I do see that there's 2 people in Twitter that are in Twitter that are following me or watching this right now. So thank you. I don't know who those two people are. But I see that there's 4. It's been going back and forth between 5 and 4. Usually I get a lot more. Nice. Soltsi. Doesn't always show me everybody. Saying there's like 3. Hey, Gen X, you can hear me okay, right? And Tia? Just making sure. I know it's a delay. It's like a 10-20 second delay. Can you hear the frequencies okay? I'm trying to put it right at the mic so that you can hear it. Can you hear the frequencies okay? I think I already asked that, but with it, but I asked you 2 different questions. I'm putting it right by the mic. Oh man. I should be doing it. Nah, that's irritating. Okay, hold on. That's what's probably going on. But you can hear the other stuff. That's good. It's supposed to do the frequency with it. If I put it like this, it usually lets it go through. That's why I'm trying to see if I can do the right stuff. Do the right book. Could try this. If I do this, let's switch this up. I don't know if you can hear me now. Hi. Okay, here we go. You probably can't. Speaking. I know. I'm changing it around. Can you hear me sort of now? I had to use a different headset. Very well. I'm going to use this one and see if this works. What's your name? Okay, cool. I had to switch the mic. The other one I was hoping would work, but I had to unplug it. I noticed that it doesn't always work with that one or the other one, but this one it should. But I have a connection now for my laptop that is still, you can't hear it still? Hold on. So weird. Okay, hold on. I'll try to see if I want to try something. I wonder if it's TikTok that's doing it. Hold on, I gotta see something. Let's try this. Come up. There it is. With me? Well, it's coming from these. So they're hearing the voices, but they're not hearing the sound. What is going on? I'm trying to do it in a certain way so that it can be heard. English. So weird. What if this? Hi, Karen. I was hoping that the plug-in would work. We're going to do something else. You can hear me? Let's do it this way, because I'm wondering if this will work. So weird. Want to know what's weird? is nothing's plugged in, but it's saying it can hear me through the connection. Holy crap. What's weird is that if I put it by this, you can hear it. Wow, that's weird. Hold on. That is so weird. So did you hear the frequency when I put it up by the camera? Because that is really strange that it does it that way. I'm trying. Let's do it this way. Nope. I don't either. That's so weird. Like if I put it here, trying to figure out if it's in different places. Could be what this is. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this spirit box thing off. Just a sec. We're gonna turn the spirit box thing off. I'm gonna try something. Nope. For some reason, when I put it up to where the camera is, it hears it. It could be that's what's going on. Do you want to know what's been weird? Is the sound will work. The sound will work with if I put it up to the camera. It's hearing it. Can you hear it when I put it up to the camera? Trying to see. Holy crap, that's so creepy. Go back there. Yeah, so what's happening is when I put it up to the camera, it acts like it can be heard. See how weird that is? Yeah, I know. So I'm going to try something else. Instead of my arm getting tired, it will straighten it out. I'll try this out. I have an idea. We'll figure this out. The situation, though, is I wanted to do all of them at once. That'll probably help a little. Okay. Gonna have to bear with me. Here we go. I know how to work around stuff. My brothers were DJs and stuff. I've watched them. They're way better at technology than I am, though. But I learned by watching. Yeah, so if I put this here, you're not going to see me. You're just going to hear it. But I could probably put it. If I put it right there. Benedict. Okay, so that's so weird. Really. Hi, Isabel. Just making sure that sounds come through for the frequency. You can hear me, but the frequency you can't always hear, which is strange. What if I do this other 11? What if I do this? What if I do this? Let me try that. Trying something else. Sometimes the mic can work. I'll do this. Nope. That's weird. Oh, in the world. Yeah, so if I put the frequency by the camera, that's where you can hear the sound. That is so weird. We're right there. That is so weird. Yeah, happy Monday to you as well. Thank you, everybody that's sticking around. I figured out how to do this. So this is 234. Let's move on to another one. Let's do 285. Trying to find out if I can find what. Who's doing what? One's lying, they said. Here, I'm going to do this. Let's do this. I prefer this. There we go. You won't hear it here. No, you're sorry? What are you sorry about? The spirits keep saying they're sorry. Are you causing it? What about money? Oh, mummy? There we go. Yeah, so I'm just going to have to do it this way. Can you hear it okay now? Usually. Well. Okay, so this is 285 influence energy field. And yes, it's a 10 to 30 second delay. So what's happening is I have to put it right where the camera is for it to be heard, which is really weird. It's not working with the mic, it's only working with the camera location. So it's like that's where the sound is coming through. It's not coming through what it's supposed to be coming through on. Hold on, let me try something. Wholeness? What about wholeness? Okay, we're going to do this again.
Okay.
Oh, bear with me, everybody. Just a sec. Let me try. You go. Okay, so that one's. This is a headphone. And this is the other. Let's try this. Bear with me. Here we go.
We're at peace.
Yes, we're at peace. Okay. Glad you're at peace, Spirit. Okay, so doing the mallet makes it a little bit easier to be heard more. It's funny if I do it like right by it, you can hear it. It's actually good that I'm stretching out my hand and my arm because my right arm is bent. And, since birth, my hand's been bent. It just certain bones developed a certain way for it to never be able to straighten. I've done several therapy and several stuff since I was younger, and nothing ever worked. So I do a lot of meditation. I just don't worry about it. But I like to move it around a little bit just so that it can make sure that it still has movement to it so it doesn't just freeze in place too much. But my arm, I broke that in junior high on a friend's bike. And then it caused a bone to cut in half, and then the muscle pulled it up. They had to wire it. So this arm doesn't extend fully. So I like to try to move this arm around or use it as much as possible. Both arms. Because so I'm not worried about lifting my arms up and moving them around. It gives me some exercise. Everything I do is self-care. All the stuff that I'm doing for everybody to hear it, you're just getting the bonus of the connections with me as I'm doing it for myself. I don't believe in just doing it for myself. I believe others deserve to have the chance for those that want to and resonate. So I do this. Doesn't matter how many people come or don't come. It's really about, I do this from the heart. I really do. Because I'm going to do it for myself anyway. Why wouldn't I share it with others?
Okay, yeah.
But then I also have other information I can share.
Are you a student?
Are you a student? I don't know. Are they? Alright, so here we go. So strange. Okay, so that was 324. We're gonna go 396. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do any battling or know what anybody's doing or sending. If I see anybody sending anything in here, I appreciate anybody that does. I'll notice it. Magnesium oil with DFSO for your arm. I've tried different stuff. I have metal in my back and leg. So any form of controlled substance of metal or magnesium or whatever, I already have enough in my body that utilizing any of those things, just my body reacts to anything that's not organic. My body seems to only want organic stuff that is plants. It reacts to everything else. So as long as the magnesium and others are organically not chemical and not GMO, then I'm sure my body would be okay with it. I've tried different oils, different stuff. Um, you know, I don't really just want to keep doing it, but I do a lot of oils to keep it from getting as bad as it was a long time ago. But it's just the scar tissue caused it to grow a certain way, and it's more of the bones. It's not really the joints. So the bone system are really what keep it the way that it is. It was the way that it kind of grew into itself. So it's due to surgery and other things. It's kind of hard when it comes to scar tissue when it grew a certain way of comfort or expectation. Yeah, so I haven't really tried magnesium or the oil you're talking about. I might if I have the means to do it. So the more I do things, the more I'll do different stuff. I'm more about light therapy and water science, spiritual study focuses, Greg Braden and Bruce Lipton knowledge. So the knowledge of healing it that it already is. Those are the focuses I would like to do on top of doing just the oils and things. Oils don't always work with me, so I've done apple cider vinegar. I've tried doing oils, and it because of my muggy environment that sometimes becomes muggy here. I cooked myself with oils I tried to use. So I don't try to do too many oils of magnesium because my body I don't know. It doesn't always feel like it's reacting properly, but I do multivitamins. It's just more about having the means and resources to do all that I would choose to do. And so right now I'm only doing with the means of what I'm able to afford with what my body will accept. It's kind of hard to explain. And so I prefer to do everything vegan and plant based just because it saves the animals, but it does help, and it has reversed a lot of problems I've had. The more I do soy and other things, my body started to repair itself and correct itself. So I'm just doing more of that than the oils and things, but I will do the oils on top of the other. It's just whatever resources I can get, I utilize for the different things. But there's so many different things I'm working with, not just my arm and my hand, my back and my leg and my feet and other things. And I just have to balance them all out because they've all had different things that have happened to them due to certain things that occurred through surgeries and stuff since birth. So that's why I do meditation and do the things I do. I learned, but I do have diffusers. I do like coconut oil and other things. I do like castor oil, sorta. I'm more about the superfood oils and different organic lavender. Um, Not really for magnesium as much because I'm not for any form of heavy metals. Magnesium also can cause you to be hypnotized more, so I try to be careful of that to not have too much of it. It just depends on what I feel drawn to do at the time. And I actually enjoy having the arm that I have because the arm that I have has helped me do things that I couldn't do otherwise. It's been pretty crazy, even with its limitations that I've had to deal with. Um, it's helped me do things others couldn't do. Like I've won so many arm wrestles with this arm. So I focus on the good parts of why my arm is the ways that they are. I because of the curve that it is, I can do things that others can't with the arm. So I actually don't hate it being the way that it is because I've had a lot of cool experiences because of it being this way. So I kind of like it. Um, I can do things that are different that others would think is weird, and I enjoy that. So I just try to go with what is already there rather than trying to change it back to what others would expect it or should be. So I do have the drawbacks, but the drawbacks I find ways around it. I just work around what's been done, and it actually helped me be become strong in other parts of myself. So I became pretty powerful in other ways. Yeah, I love nature. Part of me wants to follow my own account, but I'm not going to. I'm just using my other account that I have to be able to read the read read the comments that you're sending. So thank you, Tia. So every time, yeah. So I haven't really tried magnesium oil and stuff, but as long as it's organic and not chemical reaction, then we're good. But I'll have to look into those different things. Again, and as long as it's vegan, Tia, then we're good. As long as it's vegan and preferably organic and not chemically created, because some of the chemical created is not the substances I want in my body or on me. As long as it's holistic, then we're good. And it sounds like it probably is. And I've heard of it. I've heard what you're talking about. I'm back and forth on it. Oh, I react to sulfur. I react to sulfur. I can't. Sulfur products or anything that's sulfur, I react to. I think it has to deal with the B negative blood type. Anybody that's B negative blood type, for some reason, we react to sulfur. I don't know why we do. We just do. And it could be that we just already have enough in us. But yeah, we react to anything that's sulfur. Now I know what you're talking about. It can, but not to me and not to my brother. We really react to that. I react to chlorine too, but chlorine is actually considered not good as much as people think. In other countries, it's really bad. So I react to chlorine or any chemical creations. I'm more for salt of the earth and other stuff. Smith, hold on. Some flour? What? Some flour to come? What are they talking about? Hold on. Bear with me, everybody. I gotta move this around. It's in a weird place because I have to move things around. Hold on. Let's put that. I'm gonna put you here. You good there? I'll put you there. Oh, there we go. But yeah, so I just do a lot of different things. Yeah, I react to sulfur, so I can't do it. A lot of people that try to do stuff to me when I was little, they try to do certain things to help me, and they realized I reacted to it. So I had to do holistic stuff and of the garden stuff because my body already has too much of the other. So because I have too much of the other, and it basically has to do with radioactive substance that caused problems to my development of systems. And I looked into it, research that got me into looking into this other alternative stuff. And that's what actually eventually got me to being aware of what's going on with the foods and then to veganism and all of that. So technically reacting to sulfur and chlorine and all of those things got me to have to look into other substances that are holistic and not chemical. Because my body doesn't want any toxicness at all. And so people don't realize. Now, when it's natural connections that are not chemical alteration that is of sea salt or Celtic salt minerals, that actually was fine. But sulfur, I react to sulfur. I'm water essence for the B negative blood type. We want the connections of water connection, not the other. So it's like heat versus coolness. I don't know how to explain it. This is 417. Facilitates change. Doing that. Sing a little? What do you want me to sing? Oh, do you want me to turn it on? Okay, hold on. I'll have it. Yeah, they want this. But you didn't? Hold on, I gotta turn this on. They want the Enya. He will affect everyone. He will affect everyone? Hold on. I have to wait for this to work. Where is it? Oh, did it die? Is that what's going on? No, it should work. Oh, I gotta. We'll know if this will turn on or not. There we go. Ooh, that's why. I gotcha. Hold on. I can't do the music. I can't do the music right now, spirits, because it needs to be plugged in. I forgot to plug that in. It was in a portable. It was a portable thing, but I'll have to do it this other way. Ooh, sorry, that's a little bit loud. I'm trying to go through all of them. What time is it right now? 1:51. And just so everybody knows, I'm on Restream or Restream. You'd have to find me to be invited. I don't even know if I can invite anybody. Hold on. Invite a guest. So in order for me to invite people to it, let's see if I can pay this. I'm going to post this. I don't even know if it will post to. It'll go to the YouTube where it'll let people do it.
Let's go.
Try something real quick. What if?
Hello. What's happened?
What if I do this? Hold on, I have an idea. Hold on, I have something. What if? Bear with me, everybody. I'm going to do something real quick. Here. I'm waiting for this to pull up. It's doing something weird. Can you still see me? Yep, you can still see me. Good. Pirates. Who's that? Bollum? Who's Bollum? Hold on. Do this.
12.
Okay, I'm going to be doing this for a moment. This is 417. Facilitates change. I'm having to do some weird walk around stuff that I usually love to play. Okay. Hold on. Watch this. Boom. Okay, so if I take this. And we're going to have to take this. Bear with me. I'm going to be back from the comments. I got to get out of the comments and send something over. Or, ooh, I can do this. Woohoo! Still able to see. Bear with me, everybody. Oh, I put it in the comments. So, everybody, you can see that on the screen. Sort of. If you move the comments a little bit, you can see the link. No, maybe you can't see it. I don't know if it's on there or not. Hold on.
Thing worked. Too good.
Okay, so if you look at the comment below, it's only going for, you see a link about studio.restream for TikTok? If not, I'm going to do something. It's showing me here. So if you can somehow take the one being promoted to YouTube, you can see the studio.restream.io. If you can somehow retype that in to be able to connect to Restream to join my live that way. That's the way that you can try to join. Because I'm seeing it in the comments somehow. Do you have a stand to hold the Zoom? Nah, right now. Just my arm. I like doing my arm. It strengthens my arm. I'm supposed to be moving my arms and stuff as much as possible anyway. I kind of do that within my own meditation. All right, hold on.
We're not at peace.
You're not at peace. I love doing it this way. But just hold it this way, I can't. I like to hold it in my hand, though, because the vibration helps the healing focus. So it's better to feel the vibration of it rather than to just hear. So that's why I would recommend to get your own as well. But hearing it will definitely help you. It's more of It's vibration, frequency, and sacred geometry. So you want to hear it, not just, you want to feel it, not just hear it. Does that make sense? Sorry, trying to explain it. It's not the easiest to explain. Weirdest thing that I have to put this up to the freaking camera for you all to hear it. I can't put it over here. You can't hear it over here. You have to hear it over here. What is going on? Like, this human resonance is doing something really strange. It's making me laugh. It's like, how is it affecting the mic system? That doesn't make sense. That's why I think this whole world's a Truman Show Matrix world. Oh, what is going on? Harmony? I know.
What's that? Battalion. You take it. Deep.
Okay. Sorry, just doing different things. I'm having people try to tell me different things about me being honest and authentic about stuff. I think it's really interesting how people want you to do what you're being told to do rather than your own self-care awareness of things. But I think everybody's got to do what they feel they need to do for what they feel they should do. So anything I bring up, I tell people, make sure you talk to your own health professional.
Look above.
You need to find the right people that are not occulty controlled. And the problem is a lot of systems are. You got to do your own self-care. Self-care, self-love, self-worth. That's another one I'll do. So on Wednesday, I will be doing the self-care background. And we'll go over that. It's very important to do the self-care, self-love, self-worth background. Hey, child of the light. Appreciate it. Yeah, so Wednesday I'll be doing that. So I have to put this right by the mic or by the camera for you to hear it. So weird.
41.
Tomorrow. Go tune in. What about tomorrow? Good morrow. What about tomorrow? And what about go tune it? What do you want me to miss? All I know is stuff is going to happen between today and the 15th. That's all I know. According to the things that I was shown back in 2016 that got me towards where I am now. This is the year that I connect with some weird connections. So between now and the 15th, which is the day that I was supposed to be born, but also I was born on the 18th. I was 3 days late. So it's really interesting that things are happening today and then by Wednesday. Or not Wednesday, by the Wednesday, the 15th. So between now and next Wednesday. Yeah. And I was born on a Friday, and this year my birthday's on a Saturday, which is a rest day. So I was born on the day of creation that was supposed to be the day that was being made in the garden, and then resting on the 7th, which Saturday is considered Saturday because it's sit your bottom down day. Sunday is shine your light day. It's not to go and do any form of relaxation. Saturday is supposed to be the relaxation day. You're not supposed to go do anywhere. It's in the word of the day. So everybody is exhausting themselves on Saturdays because they're taught to do that. So the whole system wants everybody to run around because that's the only day you have freedom to go do stuff because you've been busy the whole week working. So it's called the weekend for a reason, to be weekend instead of going and relaxing. You should be relaxing on Saturday. Get your stuff done on Friday. Friday is your creation day. But do it on the day that you were born on. The days that you were born on, that's the day that you can get things done. Because that's the day you came into the world or the realm. So if you know the day that you were born on, do what you can on the day that you were born on to get things done. Because that's when you came into this world to be ready for this world. That's how it works. So if you go and do stuff for this world, that's how you do it. And I apologize, I'm putting this in front of myself because I have to put this right by the camera so that you can somehow hear the sound. Which I don't get. So weird. So weird. Okay, that's 417 facilitates change. So this confirms that if you were here and listening, you were considered not toxic, or you just released the toxic behavior within you. So I've been doing 417 for a while, and people have been popping in and popping out on that one, showing that some were toxic and then some came in because they were brought in by it. Now that's the start of the grace frequencies. This is the second one. This is for your heart reflection. So 528 is one of my favorites because the bowl is also that. What do you have? What are you talking about, Spirit? I have no idea what they're talking about. They're bringing up a lot of weird stuff.
I like to play games.
You like to play games? Well, bless you.
Relax.
Yeah, they're pressing some really funny things right now. Bear with me. I'm trying to see if I can find the other mallet. Oh, there's the other mallet. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to grab the other mallet because I want to use that one. Why I'm doing that? Well, let's do it. I'm going to hit this. Yeah, I'm going to hit it really hard. Bear with me. I'm going to grab this up. Ooh, I don't want that to fall. There we go. Hi, Bebo. I thought I saw it there.
You hear it?
Where'd it go?
In use.
What's in use?
She wants.
Who wants you?
All right.
Hold on, guys. I gotta find something. Wonderful gals and dudes and whoever else. Bear with me. Gotta find something. Rehab. What about rehab? They're calling booty rehab, which is really funny. The boyfriend? They just said booty rehab.
They don't pay it.
That is hilarious. Where'd it go, Spirits?
Don't touch it. Did you take?
Water, please? Alright, well, we'll do this for now. I'll have to look for the other.
Door. Tomato.
You. They're funny. They're talking to all of you. Okay. Well, we'll have to find.
What are you going?
We're gonna have to find it later. I said, "Where'd you go?" Okay, hold on. I don't know what I did with my other.
Dollars.
Did it fall in here? Could be underneath.
Document.
I'll find it. Okay, here we go. Put this back up. You're supporting?
Good.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna move this. Something about support. Yeah, so if anybody ever wants to be invited, you have to go towards my YouTube, Samuel Durbridge. You can see that up on the top there, sort of.
Walls hold secrets.
Just scroll through the comments here to where there's a space where you can see the background link. You're not going to be able to click the link, but you're definitely going to want to, maybe if you have a way to take that and copy the word and then place it somewhere to pull up YouTube, you could probably definitely be allowed to request to come up, and I can definitely do that. Invite a guest. So that's how you do that. I don't know how I'm going to do it that way. I may have to pull up YouTube to invite people that way or to allow it. I'm still figuring it out. So if you've already done that and it's not working, I apologize. Still figuring it all out. Hey, Priestessa. Thank you. Yeah, I have to look at the comments in a different way. So I have my actual name account that's in the chat.
Okay.
And if you can figure out who that is, it's pretty obvious. It's my Facebook account with my real name in there because I can't use the device through that I'm using, so I have to use my phone to watch the live from the other account so that I can be able to talk to you all. I have to do it that way.
I threw something.
But for some reason,
Keyword.
it's not letting me connect with internet for the chat yet. Yeah, it's still not. So weird. So I did it another way. You're awesome, Priestessa. Thank you for liking the live. Sorry, it's like a 10 or 30 second, 10 to 20 second delay response, I'm noticing.
I passed peacefully.
You pass peacefully? So I'm in the future, you guys are in the past. You're seeing my past responses.
I like. It ran.
So when you respond to something, you'll get about a 10 second to 20 second delay after I read it. So I'll usually read it first, who the person that sent it to me is, so that you know that I'm reading yours. What's the time? It's 2:10 p.m. right now.
Believer.
Believer. Yeah, so I'm not going to do any battle lives, unfortunately, on here until I get a better device to be able to do a tablet or something where I can do battles. This live that I'm doing is, though, I can stream on 3 different platforms at once. So my regular lives, that's what I'm going to do. It's just this platform setup. But if I ever want to do a battle live, I'm going to need a better device to do battle live. So I could try, but that device doesn't always charge. Well, right now it's fine. What about metal? You give him some of the Tron? Are you trying? Tron, you trying to give someone a medal?
Where?
Well, I don't know.
What's really?
Are you taking the form of a woman's voice this time? Or a lady's voice this time, Tron? See, here's a really good thing to bring up. If you know about the lore of archangels or angels, they can take on the form of whatever lifetime they may have been. So they can actually take the voice of anybody they were or already are. So they're not any form of belief of being. They're whatever beings they were. So in lore of archangels, they bring up that they have several different heads because they were several different lifetimes, similar to reincarnation. So it's very interesting. Like, not a lot of people know this unless you look into it. And then there's angels, and then you have jinn, and then you have humans and other beings. And so you have hybrid connections and all sorts of stuff, Nephilim, good and bad. So there's different variations that get brought up. The spirits have brought up stuff about shapeshifters and other different forms of connections, and they warn me or tell me when they say there's things around, and they've actually been accurate about a few times, and it's protected me when I first started doing this. So I don't doubt the information that they give most of the time, just their future time slip possibilities that they claim, because it's only going to happen based on the choices everybody that's involved makes to make it still happen that direction. So those things like he's bringing up, or that individual is bringing up about booty call or anything like that, those things will only happen if both individuals want it to happen and if they're able to make it happen. And so they can tell you what might happen, but it's based off of a choice that both parties and others that are influencing them will create them to choose to do. So it's all about free will. So the only way that their predictions that they're bringing up is going to happen for July or other things is based on the individuals choosing to and agreeing to wanting to have that happen. Because anything can be manifested. It's your thoughts, it's your feelings, your emotions create reality. So you got to forgive yourself and your doubts and fears of others and yourself. If you both want the same thing or would like it, then act as if it can and find a way to do what you can for it to get there. And the more that you amplify it as equals and put doubts and fears aside, the more it will, in fact, occur. And so, but you both have to make sure that you're both grounding yourself in your own individual way so that you can then be unified collectively together. So each one wants it a certain way, but if you're in the same focus, then it will occur. So if you believe it and you expect it, or you find ways to be together as if you're already together, then you will be together in real life. But you have to accept what they are now for it to happen. Guest, the hero. Oh, are you talking about my friend? Got it. So they brought up something about guests. To the street. Oh, to the stream. You're talking to someone in the chat. They're discussing something. Okay. What in the stream? Ginger. They're talking to one of you. They're saying to the stream, to the guest. So they're bringing up ginger and they're bringing up to a guest. Are you talking about ginger as in the herb or drink? Or are you talking about something else? Spirits. And I guess. Hello. Oh, don't label someone as that, please. Unless they actually. Very. I just have to drink there. I always have to put my hand in front so that I respect the stream. Let's do this. Got to find out where I put my other. Where did I put it? I've been moving things around, so I need to find out where I put my. You said it's next to me? Where? Where did it go? Next to me. It said it's next to me, but I have no idea where. Excuse me. It's not really though. Yeah, where did it go? I moved my TV around because I'm giving away something to my friends, or so I can have more money for things that I really need. But I'm a really nice guy, so if I ever give anything away or choose to barter anything, I always do it based off what the other individual feels is fair, and I let them try it out first before I give it over to them. Yeah, it's an act of service to others and gifting in one. That there's no bad choice or decision that the individual has over it. So they're like, oh, okay, we're good. Then you don't feel bad about what you've given or chosen to share with someone. Because if you do it based on what they feel is fair and with no strings attached with what you're giving or selling, and I also do it with everything I buy. And I brought this up a few times, so some of you already know this, but I'm going to say it again. Whenever I buy food or buy anything, I act as if it's a gift that I'm doing. So I don't worry about ever having to return it because I get something in hopes that it will last like it's supposed to. But I always get things in a concept of if it doesn't work out, well, I did it as a gift to the person that I'm getting it from or the company that I'm buying it from. And when you do it that way, you never feel upset about the choice to give that or to sell or buy that. And because you did it from the heart, you didn't do it with expectation of selfishness. You did it in a way where you knew it was right. And so if it doesn't turn out right or whatever, you will hope that they do the right thing and give you what you require or refund. And it always turns out better because you put the right energy into buying or selling it. And so when you put the right energy in everything you do, the energy comes back. Also, be authentic with your feelings to everybody, even if they don't like how you respond, even if they think that you should be this way or that way, or that they think, oh, you could benefit from doing this or that. And say, I'm already benefiting from being honest like I am right now and feeling the way that I am because I now am honest with my irritations and my good feelings as one instead of holding them in and letting them explode. And I forgive myself for any time that I did in the past. I'm not going to do that anymore because I learned what it does and how it makes me feel. So I've learned to be honest with my full feelings without fully exploding unless I feel I need to, which is very rare. But that's the whole thing about me is I'm all about self-care, self-love, self-worth. So if you above the yeah no yeah in the if you look at the big connections here at the top, Om purifies ego. So Om can purify your ego, which is your eternal go or your energy of your luck or grace of your oversoul, of your O. Now, what is O? O is 15, which is really just your heart. It's your neo energy of your being, which is your heart reflection. So when you look at ego, you see 4, or no, you see 5, excuse me, you see 5, 7, and 15. It's 5, 7, and then it's 15 is 6. So it you basically have energy of your grace or luck, of your oversoul or othala, which is your material wealth, of your neo energy of your heart reflection. So everything that you have materialized is part of your energy. Anything in your environment, anything that you're utilizing materialize is a part of you. It has a vibration to it, and it reflects your inner heart's desire. So if everything you have that's material is your heart's reflection desire, then you're going to start deciding about the things you have around you and that you're allowing in your life. Should I have this item? Should I keep this picture? Should I have this here? Because it's always going to reflect your inner heart of what you're reflecting is you, a part of you. And if you don't want to reflect or have it shown, then let it go away. Let it be put away so it's not reflecting what you are. But by still having it in your life, it's still part of you. And so even if you're hoarding things, even if you have things in the closet or in a cabinet, yep, all of those things are a heart reflection of you. But the more that you're promoting it or showing it in your environment, the more that reflects what you are and what you're wanting. That means, like, for instance, this background, I really love this background because for this digital background behind me, because it brings up the sunlight. There's water behind it, as if there's it's synthetic, yeah, but it reflects an energy of things that I have been drawn to in life. Hey, I am beautiful organic. Sorry, there's a 20-second to 30-second delay. I apologize for that. I'm realizing that with my live, because when I'm using res stream or restream, it's bringing in that connection that way. I'm grateful for you. You're awesome. Here, you're going to see my actual account. I'm going to send. And if anybody wants me to send them any emojis, let me know. But I'm going to do that. There you go. That's from me.
It's okay.
And I just sent you some emojis. You probably got it 10 or 20. You got it earlier, but that was from me. That's me with a different account name. Because I have to use my phone to read the comments from the other connection of my regular account that I'm streaming on. It's hard to explain. It's how I do things. No one talks to you? Well, bless you. Okay, so this is 528 I've been doing for a long time. Yep, let's do 432. Thank you, spirits, for being here. There you go. I like yours. Those are pretty. I like lavender. I like the pink rose, too. All about lotus flower. Ring the neck. You're welcome. And if anybody else wants me to send you emojis, just say, yes, send me some cute ones. Because I appreciate all of you that are here. Yeah, most of you are going to see my full name. You're going to find out a lot of stuff about me if you look for me on YouTube or if you look just my first name and last name. But I'm a minister of ulc.org, but I'm not of any religion or anything. I'm my own belief system. So it's almost like I'm my own religion, but I'm not trying to start one. But it just allowed me to be able to empower myself so that I could marry people if I wanted to. So of all forms of orientation, because the church I was in wouldn't do that for people. and I thought that was very unfair. So I wanted to be able to be my own minister so I could still bliss and do what I do. Because by the law and constitutional law, when you're your own minister, you're allowed to bliss and do things your own way by being your own minister. So, and what's interesting is ulc.org, you can be a Wiccan, you can be whatever religious credentials you want. And I think, and it's free, but the credentials, you just have to pay for them to make it and put your name on it and to put the special seals to be allowed to be legit. So you can pay for them. There's other places that are free, but you can do it that way. And they just have cool designs. Yeah, it's not easy. So I did that back in 2019 on December 2nd. And then the 7th, I had things that happened. But yeah, that was in 2019. Wonder if my second mom, Cece, is here. She just passed away, and her birthday is today. Oh, bless you. You know what? They brought up someone's birthday today, earlier. So they were bringing up someone's birthday today in one of my videos. If you saw one of my videos, Beautiful Organics, it brought up someone having a birthday today. It did. Yeah, you did. They said we have. And so is that who you're talking about? Spirits? They said it's her birthday. And they said that. They said it's one of the viewers, it's someone's birthday. A human? Yeah. Okay. So is that what you were talking about? Okay. Yeah, so those are one of the people they were talking about. I think it was, yeah, so they definitely were talking about yours. That's why I like doing this. This is 432. This is Miracle Tone of Nature. 10 o'clock. It's 2:28. 10 o'clock somewhere. It's not 10 o'clock yet. It would be 9:29 p.m. I would love to go battle, but I can't go battle right now because my device won't let me battle. I don't think there's a way to do it. I haven't figured out how to do it through this stream system to battle anybody. Because it's through Redstream, and I'm streaming on 3 different platforms. So I don't know how to do that. Once I get a better device to be battle, I'll go back and do battle again. But it might be a month or 2 before or a few months before I decide to do that. I hope sooner. If people send me gifts or subscribe so that I can use that to get back in, and if TikTok is still around after my birthday, then definitely by February or March, if miracles happen, I will definitely be back battling. But I'll still be doing lives as best as I can. I might have to do lives on my YouTube or on my Instagram and Twitter. We'll just see what happens end of this month. You're very welcome, Beautiful Organic. I might be able to find a way to do something on the device to do a different VPN if I have to. I'll have to figure out how to do that through Proton, through my laptop connection. Not sure how I'm going to do that. But as long as I still can, I'm going to post videos. I'm going to try to stream anywhere I can. Help you. What do you want me to help you for? Hurry to. Help you with what? And hurry to what? They're saying help us. Hurry to. Are you? Are you talking to me or you? Oh, to this one. They're talking to one of you. It could be talking. Are you talking to Organics? NBA?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Oh, they said I bless you. They said I'm not sure, but I bless you.
I did pray. I did pray. I did pray.
They said I did pray.
I haven't talked. I haven't talked. I haven't talked. Well,
I'm heaven, Doc. Well,
almost.
oh, that's true. That's funny. I'm a heaven, Doc. Significant? I'm sure you're all talking to heaven. Okay.
Please.
It's a plea. Someone's having a plea. What did they say? I missed it.
Like to go.
They said something. They said a lot of stuff. I don't know. Pinnacle. Hey, the cool thing about these is I'll be posting these on my Twitter and on my. If you can follow my Twitter would be under my full name as well, or you can find it under Samuel Spirit 12 if I updated the name on there. But you should be able to find it under my full name that I responded to you on Beautiful Organics. You should be able to find me on Twitter there. I post the full live on Twitter and on YouTube, and on Telegram. So if you're a friend following me on TikTok, go look at the friend post of Telegram and others. I'm going to post them there too. And what it does is I have a special bot that allows any postings I post to automatically show the full posting of the live or that was done. I don't know how else to explain that. But that's what I do. Pretty fun. What's me in heaven? Alright. What about Bull? Yeah, so. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. I see 7.1K. That's amazing. Appreciate it. And Twitter people, thank you for coming in. You know, share the live to other Twitter followers. I talk to spirits and more. So I can't really see anything that you Twitter people are posting or saying, but I do see that there's 3 of you here. And there's 7 in the TikTok. Yeah. I have over 500 followers on Twitter because I haven't used Twitter that often, but Twitter I use the most in the past, but I don't really do a lot on there as much, but I'm now starting to just because of all the different changes. And I would love to do it on all. I know I have about 6 followers on YouTube because I'm mostly focused on one platform at a time. And I've been building myself up from leaving the religion I was in 2019. So ever since then, I've started being a lot more. And they say it takes about, to deconstruct from cult mentality, it takes about, for every 10 years you're in, it takes about a year for every 10 years that you're in a cult mindset to deconstruct it. And I would say double that. Because you still have to deal with self-care changes. You still have to deal with your own health circumstances that were affected by it that you're now trying to also deconstruct. So you have to like double or triple it sometimes. So it can take up to, because of the debt and the debt changeover and switcheroo, it can take up to, for me, I was in it until I was like 30 something. So I would say about 4 years of deconstruction. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So it would have been last year. And I'm still trying to deconstruct some of the connections. And so you can't really fully get it out of you because you still are surrounded by that old connection if you still have family and friends still in it. So, but for your own life, you can definitely change things. This is 639. This heals relationships. Yeah, so it's healed relationships tone. Hey, and so for you Twitter people that don't know what I do, or if you're wondering, 369 is the answers to the universe. It's vibration, frequency, and sacred geometry. So what that is, and anybody on TikTok as well, if you're new, that's what I do. I do tuning forks. That's what this is, tuning forks. And it brings up knowledge of water studies, spiritual studies, and more. That's why I'm all about these Om chanting. So let's try this. This is going to be interesting. So we're going to do the 639, and I'm going to do Om. So for Om, purifies ego is your eternal go, or your energy of your grace, luck being of your onus, which is your energy and your, I would say, it would be your neo oneness of your energy, which is your, yeah, in a way, of your self-reflection, your heart. So if you listen to your heart and you speak with your heart, there are more neural pathways that go from your heart to your upper brain than there are from your brain, head brain, to your heart. Your heart is a brain. I've actually talked to people on Twitter. This is where I learned it from. It was before the Twitter purge, Twitter people. There was doctors and stuff that were impressed at what I caught on to about breath of life, of focusing and breathing. And they brought up that, yeah, your heart connects with your brain and there is a breath connection. And that if you think with your heart, you free yourself. So I realized that when I started listening to my heart, I had this change where my heart felt like chains, like actual chain links, like dissolved off of it. And then my brain cleared when I started being myself. When I stopped being facade and fake, and I started being honest with what I wanted to believe, and I owned up to it to my family and friends, even though I didn't do it the proper way that everybody would tell you to, because I didn't know. And I did what I thought I had to do. And I told them, and I was already upset and frustrated about everything, but I didn't know self-care processes at that time. I started to learn more of that. And then I self-learned PhDs worldwide and everything, and they were impressed at what I caught on to, and that you can actually do this. And others thought I was crazy, and then the doctor said, "You're right, you're correct. Here's all the research." Blah 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 blah. They sent me all this stuff. I was like, "Oh, I wish I could like download and put this all together." But yeah, it's out there. So I got different pieces from Twitter and from others that I saved. That others said, "You need to take our memes. You need to save these. You need to reshare them and let people know." So that's what I did. That's what they were for. And it was just information of the heart connections. It's this Om chanting, this chanting sound therapy. All of this was told by others, by doctors and others that told me I need to let others know. And so I'm like, but how can I do that and be allowed to? And I was like, oh, wait, become my own minister. So I became my own minister and I was allowed to do the allowance of it. And that's what happened.
Can I talk to you?
Can I talk to you? You want to talk to someone? They said deception, so you better not be deceiving someone. It says keep this secret, something about a prison and keep this secret and deception. Be careful. I'm not about secrets. I'm about being authentic and genuine. If you hide things, you limit people from knowing things. I'm on Facebook and IG. I don't have Twitter. Yeah. Okay. Well, you can find me on Facebook for sure. And I'm on Instagram. So look at my links here on my link tree. I don't have link tree necessarily, but if you look at the copy paste accounts, it lets you pick which ones I'm on, and you can find me in those. I also have like Rumble, but I haven't done Rumble yet or put it together yet in the way that I would want to. Oop. They just said God. They just said God bless to someone. Red would be someone's blushing from it. They said that. Yep, that one. They said one of you is blushing. They said God bless you, and then they see that you're blushing about something. I don't know what you're blushing about.
There.
They said there.
Sorry.
I said sorry. They can tell that some of you have a crush. Well, whoever you have a crush on, I hope they're doing well. All right, 639. Do you know? I have no idea. I have. Alice. Hi, Alice.
Your daughter,
Your daughter, look. Restroom. Your daughter, look. I don't have a daughter. What are you talking about? I think they're talking to someone else. Yeah, they keep bringing up. Kiss them.
Shield.
Hers. Okay, shield. Good. Protect them. Yeah, they're talking about someone else's daughter and something about the shield and the protection. Something about the bathroom. They like to be in bathrooms because of mirrors and water. It's like portals. I don't know why they're like portal systems, but they're like platforms. That's what I found out. I respect you. Yeah, when I was in the bathroom, I noticed that there is like they can open a doorway or portal system from the shower. It's almost like the shower location or tub is like a doorway opening or portal plot connecting to other realms and technology.
Woods.
Art was. Is it smart? Welcome everybody that's in here. Appreciate you. Yeah, sadly I can't do what I would like to do. Let's see if this works. Because it's saying it's not connected to the internet, which I think is really fun. Yeah, it's it should be already. Download the Windows. Okay, let's do this. Oh, maybe I already did it. Hold on. Oh, you're trying to get me to. I really don't know how. I don't know how you want me to do it.
$5.
I want to do it this way. We're going to do it through Windows Media. Is it a new one? C? Okay, deep. Yeah, let's do that one. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can recommend settings. Oh. Let's see if that'll work. Oh. No, it won't let me do that. Trying different stuff here. Hold on. That's really funny. I'm gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna believe that. I like this one better. Okay, it's 639. You feel inspired? It said I'm feeling tired. Oh, I thought you said you feel inspired. You feel tired? Daughter him? Someone trying to get me to be a dad? That's funny. Daughter in.
Spaghetti.
They keep telling me that something about having a daughter and something about by my birthday, which is like 2 weeks. I'm like, I haven't done anything with anybody to have that even happen. I'm not with anybody. So they keep saying something between the 6th and the 12th. I'm like, that's really crazy. Like, if it happens, awesome. Like, okay. I'm here to be there. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. So I was doing the Om chanting. So we're going to do. So we're going to do 741. I'm going to do the Om chanting for it. So there's 2 different things with Om. So you have Om, which is, well, 3 different things. Crown of the head, space between the eyebrows, and purified. So when you Om chant, if you want to do this chanting sound therapy, the way that you would do it, so just take what resonates. I'm just doing this for me. So you can decide what you want to do. Do it very carefully and make sure you're drinking water when you do anything or liquids so that you can stay hydrated when you do any form of, yep, it's important when you do anything like this. Oh, I may have to check my spirits. Can you talk to them for a moment? I got to check my door because I think someone delivered something. Hold on. I've been waiting for a package today. Oh, yeah. He's right back. And I'm going to be gone at 3, so just a sec. Spirits, tell them what you want to tell them.
Visual.
I needed to get something for my TV. Oh, hold on. Yeah, where is that at? I'll have to figure that one out later. Where did I put it last time, Spirits? Tell them. Talk to them. I just have to find it another way. I can know where I put it last.
I'm from. Go. Would be not.
Okay, just doing something real quick,
Hundreds
everybody.
died here.
Hundreds died
You
here.
deliver.
Is it alive? Nah. Sorry, just got something in the mail. Wow, this is way different than I thought it was going to be. Cool, though.
Today's.
I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Just a moment. I was hoping I could.
And this one.
No, where did I put that? Where did it all go? Did I move it over somewhere? I have to look for things.
The boy.
Wherever.
Go to get.
Good boy. Thank you, sir. Oh, there it is. Found it.
Pizza.
Yep. It was right on the pizza board. You're right. Thank you. See, the spirits are smart.
Okay.
I'm okay. Just grabbing this. Okay, so I had to get a special thing for my TV, and I don't know if it will work or not, but I got it through Amazon. You could probably get it on TikTok too, but I needed it really quickly, and they were able to get it to me within a day. So I ordered it yesterday. Is what it is. So these are
On one of those.
just a connection for my TV because I needed one that has the little specialized things on it. So I had to use it for the special TV that I have so that it can plug in properly for the sound. So we'll see if it works. But it said it would get to me today, and I ordered it last night. I was like, awesome. So I said it will come today sometime, and it just came today at 2:52. Tell them. Okay, so we gotta. Whoa! So this will like. That's so I can actually hook this up to that too. That's awesome. That's even better. That plug. I can basically hook this up in different ways. So it gave me this, but it also gave me this other, and it would probably work for this other. Secret? What secret? Yeah, so now I can plug this in. Wow! That's so cool. It's like the coolest thing ever. Okay, sorry, just having fun with technical stuff. Bear with me, everybody. I'll get back to what I was doing. So I was telling you the most important info that I felt you should know. I'll put these to the side here. I'll have to have fun with those later. Okay, what was I doing? Where did I put 753? Okay, so I put them down for a sec. Where did I put them? Hold on, everybody. Gotta find out where I put them. I will sit in just a moment, but I just moved something around that I'm not sure where I put it. Oh, I put it right here. Nope, I didn't put it. Yeah, we'll find it. There it is. Got it. Thank you. It said sit. I'm sitting. Okay. We found it. I'll do the ball. Okay. There we go. Let's do the ball. So this is 528. Let me get my headset thing over here. I don't think you really need it because I don't think it's working.
No.
Creepy. It is creepy because what they're hearing me from is from the camera location. They're not hearing me from my mic connection like it should. So weird. And it did it to my other device too. And I think it is the Schumann resonance or flash, or I think it's more than that. I think there's other things going on. If you look at the Schumann resonance or human resonance, or the resonance from the flares or connection of heartbeat of the earth or whatever you want to call it, yes, I'm aware of it. You can actually look at that and it brings up different color lines, so you need to watch, and each one of them has like a connection to different things going on to this realm, and it's kind of interesting because it connects with chakra and magical powers and other things, and I'm like, that makes sense why yellow would be magical. Yellow is magic. Red is for basically passion. And so the red and the yellow are considered stress-connected frequencies or back and forth frequencies. Yep. And so it's interesting. Okay, well, beautiful organics, you're always welcome here. And you're always welcome to find me wherever I am. You've been very kind and respectful. And so have others. As long as people are about good vibes, manifest destiny, and heaven on earth vibes, let's do it. Let's do it for the animals too. Like honestly, that's what I'm for. Nah, it's the realm I want to be part of. My back? Yeah. What about my back? I do feel some warmth. Are you touching it? Trying to help my back? Well, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. So let's talk about it. So Om is purifies ego. So Om. So let's do the sound. Om. So 741 is Om. So that's the sound of 741, which is awakened intuition. So if you Om chant the frequency, the Hertz frequency, you connect with that. Om. And where is it going to when you're doing the sound? It goes through your throat chakra, goes to your heart and your lungs. It vibrates your organs and they hear it. Your gut hears it. Your body hears it. Your signals hear it. And the air flows of that frequency through you when you hum it. Om. So there you go. Om. So that's Om. Now, why am I doing it with 741? Because it's awakened intuition. It's my favorite one for this connection. So the next thing you can do is you can then do Ma. When you say Ma to someone, hi Ma, what's up Ma? How are you doing Ma? So Ma is purifies your jealousy. Now, why does Ma purify jealousy? Because mothers are always wanting everybody to get along, most mothers. Ma's, real Ma's, is the MA, and it's your motivation of your neo ascension connection. So what is M? M is the miracle, or M is connected to different runes and stuff too. But let's go into M is 13. It's Neo Trinity. Neo Trinity. So M is Neo Trinity. I can't make this stuff up. It's number 13 in the letter stuff. All of this is synchronized. It's just the way it is. That's what I love it for. It surprises me all the time. So M is Neo Trinity. And then you go back to your Neo. So it's the Neo Trinity that helps the Neo connection or oneness connection. So it's the Neo Trinity, the miracle with the 3. So 4 and 3. What do 4 and 3 make? What do 4 and 3 make? 4 is because 13 is M, but it's also 4 for divinity. So the M is for of the Ma, your mother. M is for the divinity of Neo Trinity, the creation of 2 becoming 1, creating the divine feminine and masculine as 1. Yep, the body. Oh, hey, Bobby. And basically the connection of creation when you have those together, and then to your Neo oneness creation of you from that Neo Trinity connection. So Ma is the Neo Trinity connection into your ascended form of self, which is your creation of your birth. Creation of you is Ma. So calling your mother Ma is a powerful word because just 2 letters. Because 2, 3, 6, and 9 is the answers to the universe. And it's all in there. And then when you have the 13 plus the 1, you get 3, 4, 5. Okay, you get 4. You get the 4 and that, which is the energy of change. It's the creation of connection. So you got the divinity connection when you have also the A. And so that gets you into the energy or flow of the right change you require. It's pretty cool. So what I like is it's right in there of who you are when you say Ma. So Ma purifies your jealousy because you realize why be jealous of yourself? Because everybody in a way is connected and created in the same connection of oneness. So it creates a balance creation of no longer feeling like you're less than someone or they're better than you or someone's acting better than you. That doesn't matter. Why don't you just be you? So I'm all about self-care. So these are really good focuses. So let's do that. So purifying your jealousy. So 741 awakens intuition, helps you, and it provides abundance. So let's break your abundance blocks. This is what this will do when you do these Om chants with the sound. So I haven't done this yet. This is new. So all of you that are here, you're hearing something I have never done before, that I've done in my podcast a long time ago, but I'm doing it in a better modality than I ever have. So yeah, so here we go. And we're going a little bit over because I want to go through all these before I go. So Ma is purifies jealousy. So we go Ma. Ma. It's like oming, but you're saying Ma instead. So Om is Om, but Ma would be Mo. And you're doing it with the sound Ma. 741. Ma. That's what you're doing it with. So you want to say Ma. And that will be 741. So you do that as long as you feel to do it. So Ma. Now, we're going to go. Yeah, we have water in us. So water is memory. So whatever you say to water creates it to be more. That's why it's good to drink liquids when you listen to these frequencies or healing. And when you Om chant or breathe, because you don't want to dry yourself out while you're doing it. But also the liquid will go to your cells and send breath towards all your cells and organs. And every organ is a brain. Have you ever heard of body memory? Yep. That's the stuff you learn when you come into my lives. I'm going to bring up stuff no one else thinks to talk about. And I bring it up in a way that I feel comfortable to tell you, which not everybody does. So, with spirits on the side, talking through spirit box. You're blissing them? Thank you for blissing them. Okay, so the next thing, yeah, I do something unique that no one else thinks to do, that I felt inspired to do because it helped me. I appreciate you. Okay, so 741. Our settlement? What's our settlement? What are you settling on? Okay. 741. Okay, so now we did 741 of Ma. Oh, hey, Vicky. Let's do purifies passion. Ooh. So if you feel passionate about something, that could be emotional, sexual. Yeah, I have to say weird stuff because of TikTok. Rules, because I respect the rules and I respect others. So here's the thing. When you do what you feel you need to do in your heart, be what you feel in your heart and work around whatever you have to work around. But always stand up for what's right. No matter how you need to say it in the way that it can still be known to the best of your ability. And it's okay. So when you purify your passion, you're purifying your guilt or worry or feeling of stuff that are like, but I don't want to sin. You don't want to be without. No one wants to be without. That's what sin is. S-I-N in Spanish. It means without. When you say the word S-I-N in the Spanish way of S-I-N, it is without. So basically anybody without anything is a sinner. That's what they bring up. That's what's bad. People without stuff are bad. So they bring up material wealth is important as if that's the good thing and the other isn't. They tricked everybody with the words or spells and awareness, whoever set that up. But it's okay because now that we know, we can do something about it. So don't worry about what's been done. Once you know, you can utilize it for what it should be used. That's how you counter it. So 741 for purifying passion is we got Om Mani Padme Hum. So Om Ma and then Ni. So Knee. Knights of Knee. No, I'm just joking. Knee. 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 I know it's kind of weird, and it's weird to say it, but knee omani padehu. Knee. So what is knee? Knee is 14. It's also energy. What is I? And both of them, it's neutral needy. Neutral needy. What is need? Need is Eden. So you need Eden. You need the Garden of Eden. It's in the word. So it's consciousness. So you got the energy or the neo protection of consciousness. Neo protection of consciousness. So the energy of consciousness. And then what does 9 and 5 make? 14, which goes back to neo protection energy. So it's energy or neo protection energy to the consciousness back to neo protection energy. Which change. So you're basically clearing or releasing. You're bringing it back to the consciousness, bring it back to your correct alignment of protection of your energy. So that's what we're doing when we do purifies your consciousness. You're taking everything that you fear or worry or you think that you're overly fierily smexily feeling about, and you're giving it back to source to clear it back to yourself, to go back to your guides in Neo Trinity. Yep. To do the right. It's basically shadow work. This is your taking your energy flow, putting it back to source, bringing it back to you, and that's what me is. And since we're doing awakened intuition, it's to help us with abundance in our intuition to know what to do. That's why I'm using 741 for this. There we go. So now we did me. Omani pod. Pod me whom. Pod. So what is pod? What is pod? Like Padme? 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 Who's Padme? Padme, that's Star Wars. What's Padme? Who's doing in there? No, it's Padme. They put it in every show, everything, every individual, every show is a documentary. You're being told ancient knowledge hidden within people's names and ships and history, lore, and everything just flat out being told to you as if it's fiction, yet it is and it isn't. Because what is fiction? Let's break up fiction. Let's break up the word. Let's do what natives do. And let's break up the word. Fiction. Fehu, the IC of the shun. It's right in the word. The Fehu, your sovereignty of your IC of your shun, of your Tion. It's in the word. It's telling you what fiction is. It's not fiction. It's based off possible truth. It's a documentary. It's in the word. Oh, it's so hilarious. So 741 is going to be fun. Let's do this. You're so well, bless you. Let's do this. And anybody that's sending me any gifts or anything, I'm not seeing it unless it goes into the chat for me to see it. because I'm in a different account on there. But I do want to thank you, and I do want to appreciate you for all that. For anybody that has or does, it's just what I'm using right now isn't doing the ability to see, so I have to go around and do it.
Residual energy.
It's residual energy. Okay, so what are we doing now? Pod. So pod purifies your ignorance. What is your ignorance? What's ignorance? Break up the word ignorance. It's IG, no rants, nor ants. And it's interesting because there's words within word. So it actually has grace in the word. And it's IGN. It's interesting. It has IGN grace, or it has, hold on, ignorance. So it has, yeah, so it's interesting. It has two G's in there. So you can do IGN N or IGN grace. Yeah, so it has IGNN grace. And N is energy or neo protection. N is 14. So it's neo protection energy. So whenever you see
You are creative.
N, you're seeing your neo protection energy, neutral energy, your oneness energy, because neutral is everybody is one. It's not the best energy to have, but it's an energy of where everybody's on your side rather than against you. It's neutral where no one wants to mess with you because it would mess with them. They're neutral about it. So they don't want to do anything because they resonate with it themselves. So they're not going to hurt or do anything because then they would be doing that to themselves. $741. Let's do pod. So purifies ignorance is right in there. I love this one. Well, bless you. I'm sorry you hated your life. I'm glad now you can do what you can in the life that you're in now, or the afterlife, or whatever you are. Okay, so here we go.
Yes.
Pod. Pod mehum omani pod. So if you say Padme, you're actually connecting the name of Padme, or the connection of the girl that had Anakin. Isn't that interesting? Anakin. Yeah. And so Padme is purifies your ignorance to purify your greed. So that's what this is. Padme. Hey, Garden Gangster. I lost a friend last week and it's too soon. Oh, bless you. So basically, Padme. So I'm going to say pod for ignorance, and then me is next. So 741 is awakens intuition. It also brings an abundance. So I'm going to finish this up in just a moment. Bless you, Garden Gangster. I don't know if it is too early to hear from them. And sorry, I'm about 20 seconds or 30-second delay with my connection. But I do read it right when you put it in. But you might, oh, you're bringing Tron? Tron could probably help. Yeah, okay, they're trying to get someone for you. I question everything. I don't believe or disbelieve in this. I just think it's entertaining. But there is something to it. I believe this whole realm is a Truman Show Matrix world. So I just choose to be the healing and inspiration in it. Okay, where? Okay, 741. Awakens intuition. Is let's do me. Yeah. Me. Me. So me is for purifies greed. Me, and I'm doing 741 hertz with it. Me. So when you do this, you're purifying the greed within you and others around you and part of you, so that they're no longer greedy to you or you to them. So it alchemizes and brings in more abundance that is worth staying there. It will help you, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Weak. So let's do me. Me. So there we go. That purifies greed. So we're looking at the lower here. We're looking up at this one. I'm pointing it up with my stick here. Sort of. If you look at where my hand is, it's up here. Pointing it at that one. That's the one we're looking at. And I'm reading it for you. So it says, purifies greed is me. So, Om Mani Padme Hum. So, Hum is purifies hatred. And then some. Well, that's good. 741 wakens intuition on how to do that. But it provides abundance so that you no longer have hatreds with the abundance you receive or expectation. Purifies in you and others. So,
I spent years here.
Om Mani Padme Hum. It's almost like Om, but it's home. It's hum or home, and you're calling home. It's your connection to your hue M, which I brought up earlier about your chakras connected with M, which is your mother connection, which is your Neo Trinity. So home, it's in the word. Om, Om Mani Padme Hum. Home.
You hear us?
I do hear you. There we go. We finished it. Now, how do we do this with the spine healing? Now, spine is really good. This is something you need to look for your own health professionals. I'm doing this for me, and then you can learn by if it resonates. That's up to you. I was taught by different people worldwide on Twitter. I got a lot of this information before the Twitter purge. I shared it and got it out to people. That was years ago before the Twitter purge, before it switched over to Elon Musk taking it over and what they did. And then now they're trying to do a purge of TikTok like they did with Twitter. They keep going to different platforms and doing it to different platforms at different times. It's a strategy. But I got a lot of good information. And I saved it because others told me to. And I knew it would help me and help others, so I listened. So 741, and they thanked me for doing it. Well, good. I'm glad you hear them. Okay, so here we go. So this right here is 741. Where are you at? Where are you at? I don't know. Where are you at? Where are you at? England. Okay, so 741. Climate tree. I'm intrigued. Oh, you said I'm intrigued. Let's go. I thought you said climate tree. You said intrigued. Okay, 741. Let's do this next one. Okay, so when you want to do stuff to help your spine with different things, if you do the frequency for abundance to help your spine and body to help you with abundance balance, this is what you would do. So you take the frequency. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Guardian Nature. Okay, so we're going to do this right. So chanting sound therapy. What is Om? So you have the Om, and how you would do it is you would follow it through a process. Takes a little bit to figure that out. So this is how we're going to do it. So you're going to do crown of the head. So Om. So you're going to focus on the crown of your head, and you're going to be Om. But you're going to take the frequency of 741. You're going to go Om. And it doesn't matter how you say it, and if it's horrible, you're doing this for you. It's how you feel to do it. So that is now helping your ego to connect with your consciousness, to connect with your crown of the head. Now, this is going to go to your spine. So now we're going to go to Om, which is the same thing, but it's going to be spaced between the eyebrows. Now, when you do the Om this time, you want to Om as if you're focusing on that location. So space between the eyebrows, which is your third eye connection. It goes within the pineal gland in the middle of your brain, back of your brain. So it's connected to your spinal connection, okay? So you're going to energetically. So this is what I'm doing for me. If you want to do that, that's up to you. This is, this is for entertainment purposes only and holistic knowledge. I am a holistic vegan.
You are.
Yep, I am. So 741. Isn't it interesting how I'm doing Om, but I'm doing Om where my third eye is, or my space between my eyebrows. I'm helping you? Good. So I'm squinting a little bit because I'm focusing on the eyebrow area. Or I'm raising my eyebrows so that I can do it a little better. There we go. So we just did the third eye for awakens intuition, for abundance. So what's next? And every gift that I put up on here is the spirits made it and put it there. Had me do it. So just so you know, any gift that gets set up on there, it's the spirits that had me set it up. Just so you know. All right, here we go. And they do like roses and stuff. Yep, we're going to do it at night. Okay, so 741. Here we go. I'm just going to follow myself here just so that everybody. All right, here we go. So that I can put that individual as a admin. I put myself as an admin. Okay. Just so that I can look at this on this phone if it lets me. So that's how I'm gonna have to do it. Till I get others to help me. Just more. So 741 is
9.
41 is awakens intuition.
Walked around.
Okay, so now we did the space between the eyebrows. Ham. Or hum. Ha'am.
Photos.
Ham. Ham. So if you say ham, ha'am. Ham. So ham, I'm going to say it that way because it's a better way to do it. Ham is you're almost humming, but your ham is ham. So it's base of the throat in the spine. So it's the back of your neck where your throat area is. So right there at the top, right below the third eye location. So it's going from top to bottom, okay? It's all the chakra connections. So this is what we're going to do. So this is what I'm going to do. Yes, I'm a V-type. Hum, we're going to do the sound. So that is to help calm or bring in abundance or to break blocks and heal and connect. And that is for ham. Yam. Let's do the yam. Let's do some yamming. So yam is like yams, but yam is heart center in the spine. You're making noises? Ooh, my leg is falling asleep. What about wedding? Bebo, hey Bebo. So let's see, heart center in the spine. That's my one of my friends' dad on the other side. He comes and follows me. Yep, for a minute. He just makes sure I'm doing good. He likes to come around me because he likes me, and I think we're related in some way. That's probably why too. And he likes my family and helps my family. But he's connected to Archangel Michael according to the connections I caught onto. I don't believe or disbelieve in any of it. I see it as all heaven. Everything is connected, no matter what side. It's the vibe that you want to connect to that matters. Hey, how's it going, buddy? So, 741. Yes, that's fabulous spirit. I talk to spirits and they talk back. Oh, I love you too. That's really kind of you. Famous Sam. Famous Sam. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You're amazing. They just made me cry, everybody. They're making me cry. Very kind. Thank you for what you're doing for others and for me. I appreciate what you're telling everybody. 741. It's a really good day. 741 is... Yeah, it's always positive to the best of my ability. 741, but today is definitely awesome. 741 is awakens intuition for Yam. So Yam is heart center in spine. So Yam. 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 There we go. Yam. Wants to elope? Who wants to elope? Yeah. You can't remember? The waitress. We get a couple of them. Hi, Michael. There's a waitress that wants to elope. Okay, I had to do a high pitch for that one. Yeah.
Hold out your hand.
Hold out my hand. Okay, so Now let's do RAM. There we go. That's better. Isn't it interesting that as you go higher or lower, you go higher in frequency with the same frequency? So weird. So RAM is next. RAM. It's for helpful of it's the height of the navel in the spine. So wherever your navel is, your belly button location, behind your back, so your lower back basically. Hey, gratitude to you as well. You basically will bring in the connection of your gut system, your back spine location. So it'll help your lower back or your mid back of your lower and upper back. It's right in the L area. L1, L whatever. You felt me. So they said, you felt me. I'll have a bowl. Have a bowl of what? So plausible, you'll have a bowl, but they also say we're saying plausible. Welts. Oh, okay, you're talking another language mixed in with English. Okay. Drive.
They were going.
Okay, so we're going to do inch or two above base of spine. So this is like right in the lower, so the bottom part of your spine. So this is going to be yam. 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 I like to do a high pitch sound with it because it connects better. It's like om chanting, but you're yamming. And this is what we're looking at is up this side. So it's up here. So it's the white area and instead of the black. So we went from yin and yang. Yin and yang. See how it's a yin and yang? We went from the black to the white, from the white to the black to balance out the yin and the yang. Or masculine, feminine, feminine, masculine, however you want to look at it. From the feminine to the masculine. Balance. The everything to the nothing to the everything. It's a branch. It's basically a branch that connects. Lamb. Or is that lamb? Yeah, lamb. L-A-M. Lamb. 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 So lamb. Lamb. Base of spine. So this is definitely your lower part of your spine, your lowest part, your base, your butt, your root chakra. Yam. Yeah. Yeah. Girlfriend. Yeah. There's some energy that's coming in. Nothing to it. Hold on. We're going to do this. What color? I got to drink a little bit here of water that I always try to supercharge. Yeah. Ah, that felt good. Okay. Well, this will help your passion connection. And your hatred and all of that will go away. So yam is very similar to hum, but it's yam. That's 741. So we just did them all. Lamb. So lamb is basically connects with your connection to your different connections. There we go. Lamb. And it's so weird because you're doing a high pitch. I can also go very, very low. Oh, yeah. So they say to balance out your lowness and your highness when you do everything. Your lowness and your highness. So when you do that, you create the balance of your soul. No. Hearing that? It can. Okay, 741. You want to balance out both of it and go to your balance of Om. So when you go into Om is the balance between everything. It connects with everything. Because when you Om, you're always noticing when you Om, it always goes to where your stomach is, or close to your stomach or middle area. And it's interesting with Oms. Om. When you do lamb, 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 lamb. Where is your lamb? You can feel it in your lower part of you, and it's affecting your whole spine because it's your base of your spine that connects everything. So when you do lamb, you're connecting to the whole spine from the base to the top. It is the foundation. So when you do lamb, you can feel that lamb will affect your lower part of you, but it's the one that connects everything part of you. The week is associated with one of the mantras, and so is color. Monday is lamb. Yeah, so that's interesting because for Monday is the water day, that in creation of different connections of creation. Sunday is let your light shine day, let there be light day. Monday is the water going into the lamb, into the area where water, which is Aquarius day. So Monday is Aquarius day. So that's what today is. It's Aquarius day. And people don't realize Aquarius is the water coming from the sky into the ground. And technically, Aquarius is an air sign, but it recognizes the water coming in. But it's the air sign, which is what water can turn into, is air. And so water and air are similar, but they're both different connections. One has to be heated up in order to turn into moisture, which then goes into the air and becomes part of the air. So the breath of life is part of it. The wising, you think? Yep. You know what you think? It's wising. Yep, it's very wise. Can you? Hey, Nicola, how's it going, buddy? I'm doing the frequencies. What do you think? Doing the frequencies, the 369 connections. What do you think? All right, we're gonna do 852. Track Soul Tribe.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Do too. Okay. They love this one. So how's it going, Nikolai? I think that's Nicholas Tesla. Yeah, he comes in. I don't know if he's using tech throughout time or space, or if he's still around and he's just coming in through the tech that he has, or if he's really on the other side or not. I question everything. He knows what I'm talking about. He comes in a few times. He'll come as Nicola, and he'll come as Nikolai. He's come in with different names depending on what others gave him, and I don't know what he prefers. So Nicola, you prefer singing. You're funny. Open. There's indigo, and Sunday is Sunday, and is purple. That's cool. So I'm going to bring up the different connections of the days. So Monday is the water day. Water coming from the firmament into the land, according to ancient scriptures. I don't agree or disagree with any of these. I'm spiritual, not religious. I question everything, but I'm all about healing vibes, water science, spiritual studies, Gregory and Bruce Lipton knowledge, listening things into being, focus, law of attraction, quantum science, quantum entanglement, and more. So, vibration, frequency, and geometry, sacred geometry knowledge. So we're going to go into, yep, it's water day. So Monday is water day. Then you have, well, it's water and air day because it opens up the air of the firmament coming down into the lower atmosphere connection. Now, water is memory as well, so it's connected to everything that is and was and shall be. Is the flow of creation, of response, of memory. And so it goes to the field that we're all connected to. Vatican? Yeah, they have a lot of stuff there. So the next thing after that is we have Tuesday. So what's Tuesday? Tuesday is the connection to, how do I bring this up? The water separating from the land, and the land plants and seeds get seeded on Tuesday. So it's nature nurture. Tuesday is for two, which is Tuesday nature nurture day, because it's the water that comes from the land, creating the balance of all the different elements to exist. So the water separates from the land, so that there's land finally appearing, and then there's the plants get put in the water and on the land. So it's nature nurture day. It's the land plant seeds being planted in the ocean and on the land, so that it can be prepared for the life that's coming in to partake of it, that it's for. So what was the first cultivation of this planet? It was the seeds, so that the life can have food. So what are we supposed to be going for? The garden. What do we need? We need Eden. Eden is within the word need. It's right in there. You can look up Ezekiel 9, it brings up that. You can look up Hindu texts of girls that wear black blindfolds, and they tell this guy the way that you heal your back pain and your problems is do purified water, plants of vegetables and fruits, and purified water. That's it. That's it. And so there you go. In all the different aids of the Lord, what to do. Don't go towards alignment, go towards life, giving food. Water-filled, sun-filled food. Learn from a blood doctor who worked at the Pentagon. Saved my life. Also talked to a lot of people worldwide. Sikoro Chakra. Vam. Oh, did I do that? Vam. Vam. Oh, I did yam. So yam and then vam. You're right. Ints of the two. Let me do vam. So vam, vam. So ram and then vam. Vam is inch or two above base of spine. So yeah, vam, vam. Sorry if I didn't do that one. I'm doing multiple things, so I'm trying to do it right. So vam is right there. You're right. So let's do that a little bit, because I don't know if I did that. It like disappeared. It wasn't there, and now it's there. Let's just do that just so we get that out of the way. Vam. It's like van, but it's vam. V is for Wonjo rune. V and W are for Wonjo, which is the flag at the end of Mario. At the end of Mario in the first games, they have a flag that you have to get at the top to touch the top of that, which is basically a symbol of victory and success, or success. Yeah, it's basically a peace and success. So you want peace and success, right? So peace and success is the Wonjo rune, which is the triangle flag. They put clues everywhere, and even if it was just accidental, accidents are acceleration indents in this realm. Okay, Everything's a synchronicity. It's everywhere. Everything is everything. I'm going to go at 4, and then I'll come back at 5 for my other Twilight Life. Hey, Thor. So, too late. Sorry. Bam. So, bam.
My
Bam.
ashes are here.
So, bam would be for that, for the sacred chakra. That's what you do. Bam. So, for the 741. But I'm doing 852. So, this is bam. You're attracting that. So, let me do 741 real quick for the bam, because I don't think we did that one. Bam. 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 There we go. Bam. This is for abundance, for that area. So this will attract abundance, and sacral is really good for abundance connection. This will actually manifest it. So, there you go. And you don't even need to do that long. You just do it really quickly. You can do that with ohms. I've tested it out several times with video games and everything. I did ohm just for a little bit, and I did something that I wanted to happen to see if it would work, and it did. When you're connected to what you're into and you believe that it can, it happened instantly as I did the ohm. Ohming is like my favorite thing to do. Even simple, just going ohm this, ohm that. It just doesn't. You don't have to do it for a very long time. Doing it longer will help it amplify for something bigger that you need to connect with in a bigger energy connection of belief, but it will work. Different tech. Oh, okay. You want me to do the bowl? Let's do the bowl. So bowl is 528 sound. Sometimes the spirits will ask for the bowl. They haven't as much because we were doing this other, and they like what we're doing. That's why they didn't ask for the bowl. 528 is prayed by monks and nuns, according to a paper I got when I got the Tibetan singing bowl. There's water in it, goes to the field, has turquoise that's somehow caked in it, which is awesome. And somehow it's causing weddings on the other side. And to try to manifest weddings for all of us, which is really funny. Plat it? Yeah. Or plat it. Yep, you're doing it. It's going to happen. Okay, well, whatever it does. 852 is what I'm still doing right now. Okay, so I was trying to finish what I was talking about. So, yeah, so we got the connections to the days. Now we're on Tuesday would be Nature Nurture Day. Then we go for Wednesday. What is Wednesday? Wednesday. The Wednesday. It is where the light of the sun rules over the day and the light of the moon rules over the night in the lore. Just a simple lore. There's other variations of it. But it talks about the bride and the groom. Wednesday? Why does it have Wednesday? Why is it very similar to wedding? Wednesday. Like witness, but witness the wedding, witness the gathering of the bride and the groom coming as one. Why is Wednesday the middle day, the four-day, the divinity of Neo and Trinity Day? That's what it is. Neo Trinity Day. 4. Divinity. Isn't that interesting? It's right in there. So after you realize that the fourth day has that connection, you start to go, holy crap. Because it has so many embodiment to it that it basically is the day of the moon and the sun coming together as one. Get your lamps together day. It's the midday of the week. Get it ready. Get it ready. Get it ready. Have your oil lamps ready. Have your light, your fuel ready so that you can shine and be able to be ready to get into the wedding party. It's going to get to a certain direct, so you need to be able to have your light, shine it so that you can be with the two coming as one. Because what happens when the two become one? It eclipses, and there's darkness. It becomes one of two sides. And what do you have? You have darkness. So you need a light to shine in the darkness for the wedding, to be seen, so that you can be taken in. Yet you have to have your light shining. You have to be fueling your light within you so you can be glowing, to be seen, to be heard in the darkness, to be noticed in the darkness. And so that's what Wednesday is. Now, Thursday would be, I always bring up mystic knowledge. Ram, solar plexus, healing, the color is yellow. Yep. Friendship. And so the next one is, it's also connected to tiger's eye and other things for solar plexus. Brown eyes is, it's like the eyes that I have. I have eyes that have that connection of what you're talking about for solar plexus. So it's actually sacral. Sacral is the yellow. It's kind of orange-ish yellow. But then I would say the solar plexus is more brownish in gold or yellow and gold. It's kind of connection balance. But I agree with what you're saying as well. There's different variations of it. So what's really interesting about that connection is it's basically our muddy water connection, or our self reflection of our soul, of our sign connection to the fire within that creates and manifests what we're wanting. And so, yeah. So what's next? So after we have Wednesday, we have Thursday, which is
Fun.
May I touch you?
it's fun. May I touch? Only if you're sending healing and manifesting destiny stuff. Only miracles. Yeah. So here we go. We're doing 963. So connect with light and spirit. So for Thursday, it's also an Aquarius day. Do you want to know why? Because so Tuesday and Thursdays are Aquarius days because they're both with a T. They're both with a T for twinsies. But basically, you got the water that creates planets and creations, but then the first creation of water beings and flying beings. So it's Aquarius day. For Thursday, it's the Aquarius beings day. So Aquarius day is the water day. Aquarius being day is Thursday. So Thursday is the Aquarius being day. So it's the first beings that were said to be put into the land according to the creation lore. I don't agree or disagree with any of this. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Now, what's interesting about this is that the lore explains that it was the fowl, the birds or creatures in the sky, and then the sea monsters or fish or whatever, or creatures of the sea, the water beings. So they were the first beings that created in this land. And so, as above, so below, from the that which is first shall be last, that which is last shall be first. So the water beings, the Syrian beings, anybody connected to Sirius, B, C, you know, that lore. Any that connection with B bloods, I'm the B bloods. We're here to help others get to where we are, but we have to wait for all of you to go for us to be able to go. We're already going to go. We're already taken care of because of what we've done, what we're chosen to do, and what we woke up to be according to the Lord. So we're fine. We have to go through a lot of stuff, and the more that people help us, the more you'll be helped and blissed extra. And that's the lore. But if you don't, then you wish you would have, because if you helped us, you help us get there quicker and happen faster because of our awareness of such. Yeah, there's a lot that do that. So 963 is connections to your heart and spirit, or light and spirit. Your heart is your light within you, that I call the heart spark. So it's pretty cool. So Thursday would basically be the fowl, the birds, all of the flying creatures, and the water monsters being put in. So Thursday would be Aquarius being day. Now, help K. You asking me to help K, or are you asking someone to help K? I don't know what they're saying, but they're saying help K. Okay, so I don't know if they're asking someone to help K or asking K to help someone. Okay, so 963 connects with light and spirit. We're going to go into the last day in just a moment, but the Friday is the day 6, which is sovereign, or Fehu, which is wealth and cattle holder. That would be so 6 is the 6th day. Friday was the day I was born on. I was born on a Friday. And it's pretty interesting because I was supposed to be born on a Tuesday, but I was 3 days late. So I have the connection to nature nurture, but then I have the connection of the 6, which I basically have the 369 connection of answers to the universe in my birth connection. I have a 3 life path and a 6 life path in one. So I'm a 3, but I was born a 6. And so I have a combination of interesting alignments that really was interesting. So yeah, you resonate. So with me, I was born on the 6th day, and I'm a life path 6. So it's kind of interesting, and all my lucky numbers, according to my numerology, add up to 3 as well. Yeah, I'm basically the universe. And I'm a B negative blood type, which is water essence, and some would call cat dragons. But I'm a good being of connection that wants all to be free, and animals and everybody. And so I'm connected to all sides. And so it's interesting that I am the balance. I'm the mediator of all sides to come together as one for heaven on earth for all beings. So it woke me up to a lot of weird stuff, and that's why I now know I am what I am. So the next connection that I've been aware of is Friday is the creation day of the land beings being put in the garden on the land, because the water people were already put into their water garden on Thursday. The land gardens, the land beings were put upon. And the birds were already around, so they were doing land and sea. So in a way, birds are connected to both the water and to the land. They do both. They're the sky. So they'll eat of both sides. Kind of interesting. And so the birds are very similar to lesser angels because of their wings and abilities of flight. And so they are the natural earth angels of the flight world.
Jeffrey.
Because they have feathers and connection to what the angels are said to have and should have connected to angel stuff. And not all angels need to have wings. They have metaphysical connection, but the archangels, they're every being, so they have connections to whatever their life path was of their previous reincarnation lore. It is very different, but they have many different heads, so they can take in whatever form they want to take that they were or can be. It's pretty interesting. So after that would be Saturday. So what was Saturday? Saturday was rest day. That's why it has sat in it. You're satting your bottom down, your booty down. You're sitting. You're sitting. So why are you running around and doing things on Saturday? Why is the world making you do that? So for me, Saturdays are my rest day. I relax. I try to do things without going out to the store as much as possible. I make sure I get everything done before Saturday. Saturday's the worship day, the rest day. Sunday is the shine your light day. Let there be light day. Saturday is everybody needs to go to sleep and stop giving their energy away. And so that's why Saturday has become so busy, because it's to trick you into, that's the only day you have freedom to do things, right? And it's designed that way. You allowed it to design it for you that way. You don't have to. You don't have to allow that to happen anymore. You can let it go. Let it snow. Let it blow. You can just let it go. Yeah, I love frozen socks. They're hilarious. They have a lot of modalities to them, funny and good. And when you laugh and when you laugh, you're healing things. Do the ball? I'll do the ball. Anyway, but there you go. So Saturday is rest day. It's your rest, your bottom down day. So technically, Saturday is your chakra, your root chakra. Yeah, is good. AUM. Your root chakra is Saturday. You're supposed to rest your butt day. Rest your passions. Rest your relaxation. Do something that's relaxing so you can be okay. That's what it's about. Tell them that. They're saying to tell me that. I'm on K. Oh, you want to go to? Okay, I'll get you over to K. Because there's a being that wants support to one of their family members that's been in here. Hate? No, no hate. It's good beings. I think they want to help protect. Because the bowl is a powerful 528 heart reflection. So it's a healing bowl. It's been prayed by monks and nuns. So any portal jumping with this will purify any bad intentions. Pretty cool. No matter what being is trying to. And they don't like the bowl. The bad ones don't like the bowl because it tortures the other good beings to intervene. Okay, it actually makes those who are trying to be good be better. Anyway, so there you go. That's all the frequencies today. And I just did all the chanting. So Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Om Ham Yam Ram Them Lamb. Those are all of them. So then we got the angel numbers up at the top. We have different things. So there you go. A lot of fun stuff. Oh, and then the generators up at the top, generators in the middle here. If you see where my hand is, sort of. Up above where my hand is to the right of my head or left of my head, according to your sight. It would be my right side, but as you're looking at the video, you'll see the hand on the left of the head image you're seeing. It's pointing up towards, here, let me move my hand a little bit. Okay. Up in the middle here, right there, yeah. Sorry, it's 20 to 30 second delay. Right up here is at the top of the screen, you have generators that are being represented. One of them is frequency generator that's a blue icon. Another is a frequency generator with a black and yellow icon. So you can check those two out. They're free apps. One of them will have ads, the other doesn't as much. And those are things you can do if you want to have your own generators. If you don't have tuning forks, you can do that. I prefer the tuning forks because electricity or electrical devices will always sometimes get muffled by the systems around you, or if it goes out, I like to have the physical tuning forks around just in case I have no electrical devices to use. It's like if you have a digital audio book, it would be great to have the regular hardbound book just in case the digital goes down. It's good to have both. Of course, then you have to try to protect the physical, but when it's frequency tuning forks, they last really well. They're not like paper books. If you put water on these, it will just come off of them. They're very well made. They're not going to get rid of the words out of a book or make it all watered down and mess with the ink on the pages or whatever it is. So anyway, there you go, all. It isn't easy. Hey, thank you, Twitter people, whoever you are. It doesn't tell me who you are because all you can do is read. I don't know why it only allows you to read. But thank you for being here, for whoever you are. Doesn't tell me who you are. But I appreciate all of you. But you can definitely read the stream connection so you can see the YouTube posting, I hope, where it says the https studio.restream.io/ymf -lvwq -srz. I put that in there. All of you on TikTok, you'll have to just move the comments a little bit so it goes above wherever the comment for YouTube is, and you'll see the stream that way. So then you can try to respond through comments there or requests there, but I'm still trying to figure it out because no one's requested to come on that I'm seeing. I know you probably have requested to come up on TikTok, and it just doesn't let me to do it on here, and I apologize for that. But anyway, what I'm going to probably do, if I'm able to, is now that I have my other side connection, I might be able to just see if I can do it in another way, and it might let me. But there is a 20 to 30 second lag with the system I'm using, and I apologize for that. Anyway, there you go. I wonder if I can add anybody. Oh, it says I can invite up to 10 guests. Interesting. Let's get into the chat. I think it's really funny. Yeah, but I did try to put it out there. Anyway, but yeah, I only have like 6 followers on YouTube because I haven't really used YouTube that much. But now that I have a platform that I can, I might start posting stuff on there too sometime. It's just videos take a lot more than messaging and other connections of the other social media platforms. Anyway, does anybody have any questions about any lore that I brought up, blood types, or anything like that, or anything about the creation connection before I go? And the spirit said, "Oh no, Sam. They don't want me to talk about it. Spirits, you don't want me to talk about it today? You took it? Okay, hold on. I gotta... Bear with me. Oh, here. Let's do this. I'm going to put me away because real quick here. So I'm just putting something in front of me so you won't see me for a bit because I'm going to eat some food while I'm talking. But is there any questions in TikTok? Do you have any questions? Like I said, any of you that are on Twitter or other places, if you can pull up TikTok and find me Samuel Spirit 12, you can comment to me there. You can try to private comment or private in heaven. You can try to private comment me in heaven. Yeah. No, I know what you're saying, Spirit. You can talk to the spirits, and the spirits can actually tell you what you're asking about moving. Correct, they said. So you can act as if the spirits hear you around you, or if you're not able to send me a message or anything to ask them, you can ask as if they're around you if you feel comfortable. Don't do it if you don't. And they will ask me through the box and tell me what your question is. You blessed me? A lot of students? You too? Continue? They'll tell me what you want to tell me, and they'll tell me so I can tell you. It's kind of fun. It's like it's like a walkie-talkie or standing in line and whispering in someone's ear and then having them tell me what you're telling. She told you
Get now,
I'm
get
attached.
now, get now, get now, get now.
get down. You're attached. You're saying that someone will miss me is because someone's dealing with some stuff and they might be on the other side. I had dreams that someone will be. I several months ago, about a year or two. I keep having premonition dreams that come true, visions, whatever.
Glass of water.
Yeah. So, Beautiful Organics or whoever, can you still hear me with me putting the paper on the camera? You want me to do a glass of water? I got a glass of water, yeah, right there.
Food rep, food rep, food rep.
Let me see, what is it?
Nice to meet you.
Okay, cool. Hey, Dan. Okay, I was just asking if you can hear me. Because I put a paper on the camera and I've noticed that the paper sometimes doesn't do it.
Telling me next.
Me next telling me? What are they telling you? Phasing? Guess not. Yeah, so I'm going to give myself a upgrade to moderator so that I can use this other phone for what I'm trying to do here.
This is incredible.
It is incredible.
I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it.
It's icy. Yeah, it is pretty cold out there. You see him? Who sees who? Is that I see him?
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Or are you telling one of them to come see me, to come look at me, so that they can tell you can tell them what I look like? Damnation. Well, bless you. I have no idea what they're talking about now. They do match people's thoughts and beliefs, and they're telling me what you're thinking and believing something is, and they match your energies and warn me and tell me what you're thinking and feeling. I'm all about water studies. So water science says that whatever you focus on, say, and think, you're creating more of that. So if you want to purify something you're afraid of or scared for, talk about it as if it's healed or already healed, and then it will be. It's what Christ and Buddha and others have all said. But it's been proven in science. Get rice water jar studies. Look it up on YouTube. Look it up on other locations. Look up rice water jar studies. Look up Emoto information. I'm telling this to people that are new, okay? Because you need to know this for yourself. If you're going to come around and be aware of this, you're doing it already, even without knowing it. Look up Frozen 2. Look up Frozen 2. That is a Disney
Interesting.
thing. It is interesting. They bring up, Olaf brings up water as memory. They bring up a ton of information in that show about how water is memory. And I think that's really interesting. And if Olaf never taught them that, that individual never would have been brought back, possibly. But because he said that to them and let them know everything, it saved his life in the future. He let people know, and by letting it be known, he saved his own soul, his own essence to be reborn. After one of them ascended, he was able to be brought back, even probably better than he was before. because the ascended form probably made an even better version of Olaf than he was before.
Busy.
Yeah, think about that. Busy beavers. Okay, grace be with ya, everybody. I'm gonna head out for a moment so I can relax, and then what we're gonna do is I'm going to come back for my Twilight live. Or I know you know, but others might not know. So those of you that are new to my lives, because now I'm posting it on YouTube and Twitter or X, and also TikTok, I will be on in about an hour. It's 417, so let's do the 417 frequency to finish this off. It facilitates change. This is 417. That's the sound. That facilitates change. That gets rid of toxic behaviors and atmospheres in yourself and others around you. So if you ever want to bother someone, do what they did in different shows where you know how people try to emulate the car sounds to get people to shut up or to be kinder or respectful or whatever. You can do it with the frequency, and you can go similar to the doo 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 that. Well, you can actually do that with this, and it's a better frequency to do than that because it will actually create a change in them and you to be better without having to do the other annoying sound.
Boyfriend.
There you go. Bless you all. I will be back. And the next one, I always restrict it. I try to restrict it to basically 18 plus because I require to. I probably already kind of did. But 18 plus is usually what I try to restrict with the night lives because the night lives get really crazy. And I just never know whether people will feel comfortable at different ages or not, or whether certain individuals will be looking and expecting it to be a certain way. So when it comes to that, it's pretty salty. And I do affirmation cards. So I can still do the affirmation cards. If you want any affirmation cards, you can send me a message on TikTok, or you can send me a message during the live if you're already on TikTok. I'll watch through that. I'm going to mod myself up if I can, and we're going to see what we can do. But other than that, I'm doing whatever I feel to do, and I'm grateful for what I am. I might go out of this live, and then I might sign into my other account and do that. But I'm doing a lot of different things. But anyway, grace be with you. Thank you, everybody that's here. I appreciate you all. I hope you're all doing well, and grace be with you. But is there any questions that anybody has before I go? Yeah, it is time. And I'll be back in
I'm
about
telling the truth.
40 minutes. You're telling the truth. And we're at 9.2K. Thank you, everybody. You're welcome, Tia. I'm still going to be around as much as I can. But if I'm not, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter, and other things. And you can definitely see my posts, or send me a message if you want to know what my Twitter connection is. But it's, yeah, or my Facebook. I'm on Facebook as well. And if I can't post anything on Twitter anymore, what I'll do is I'll post things on Facebook, Twitter, or not Twitter. If I can't do it on TikTok anymore, I'll post it on Twitter, YouTube and Facebook, but I don't know if Facebook will let me as much because my information is very interesting,
Go back.
and Facebook rules are a lot more crazier than TikTok, to be honest. Facebook rules of lives and stuff are a lot crazier than TikTok usually is. I don't know why Facebook is a lot crazier than TikTok, but it just is. Or it has been. It feels like it might be a little better. It's just I don't have a lot of people following me on Facebook anyway. But I like TikTok because it's just more user friendly with what it allows you to do and connect with. And I still want to hope to have that. So I'm hoping that that will occur, but we'll see what happens. But for now, I do have these other alternatives that I have, and I will do. Might even go to Rumble, or others if I decide to. I am on Instagram, and you can follow me on Instagram. So if you want to follow me on Instagram from here, please go and do so and share it out to other people. It helps me build up in there. So Instagram, I been building up. Twitter, I have more followers than I do on Instagram, but I want to say Instagram's more real people following me, and so that's something that I would recommend.
Bastard.
Oh, be nice, Bastardo. What's your name on Facebook? Samuel Stephen Durbis. Here.
Be at work. Be at work. Be at work. Be at work. Be at work.
Here you go. I said, hi, this is it, with a smiley face. That's me. So that's my name. Find me on there. I'm my own minister in a way on Twitter. But that's just my name, my legal name. I have it on credentials and everything. You have to do that by law with my own ID for them to allow me to be a minister. So, which gives me certain protection rights and privacy rights. So I have different connections of awareness. I'm already out there. I'm already public record, pretty easy to find. So I'm pretty much everywhere. But I used to be ex-Mormon. I used to be Mormon LDS. I'm ex-Mormon now. So I wrote a book a long time ago, but I don't agree with that book. But it started my journey to what I now know and got connected with people worldwide and more. So I don't agree with my book Connections as much, but it did get me to the knowledge I have. And it is a little bit weird, a little bit Mason-y, a little bit conditional love focus, and I didn't realize that was the case. And now I'm way different. I was very brainwashy in my belief of trying to fit into the new things I learned and woke up to and didn't know how to understand it. And it took me till now to be aware of who I am. So yeah, I self-publish. But I do have other books I might self-publish soon. They're more fictional or more fantasy-like, with different ideas of different stories that I grew up writing or felt to do that I want to finish that I haven't done yet. But I do have them ready, sorta, and I got to type them out and get them done. I've already done voice notes and sketches, and I got to get more sketches and things done. And it's very fantasy-like, very pirate dragon and other connection-like, very fantasy style. Then I have other connections. Very mystical, very universal, very multiversal. That's how you can get away with those things now. So bringing up a multiversal connection that says, oh, well, it may be similar to others because it's a different universe than theirs, but similar ideas. So it's pretty cool. But it's something that I felt drawn to do and help me get through a lot of things growing up, a lot of abuse, a lot of gaslighting abuse and deprogramming. And so the way to heal that is you have to bring out that which you grew up in fantasy thinking to do and then changing it and purifying it. So I'm doing a type of shadow work or type of healing purification of doing things that bring me joy of self-care, self-love, self-worth practices, and I learned, and it saved my life, extended my life. So yeah, you're welcome. So anybody, please respect. I don't really just follow anybody that follows me on Facebook. Just tell me who you are,
It's okay.
and if I feel comfortable friending you on there, then I will. I don't. There's a lot of different crazy accounts out there in every platform, and Facebook I'm back and forth on. So I get a lot of people that try to have come after me from the religion I left. I have a lot of different people that try to spy or have, but they're not supposed to. They're actually violating my freedoms and rights by doing that. And so it backfired on them every time because they didn't realize what they were signing up for. Because I have a huge amount of protection because I'm here for a reason for people, and things are about to happen between now and April. They're going to anybody that helps me, they're going to be helped amazingly. Anybody that doesn't, but at least tried or was there, you'll be. But anybody that has done the other, they're going to wish they would have been there. They're going to realize I'm not what they thought I was. For anybody that thought they were doing it for the right reasons, they're going to realize what really is, because I always do things from my heart. So yeah, there's been a lot of deception, and it's because they do that when you get pushed out of those systems where they want you to think that way and only be that way in order to be okay. And it's very dangerous to do that or to get someone to think in that way, especially children, because that hinders their development and cognitive dissonance happens, and it's very sad, and it damages your ability to function and communicate. But once you start doing self-care, self-love, and being authentic and genuine, and not hiding or pretending you have to be this or that, and finally being honest with your feelings and the way you can communicate in, you heal it. And what happened with me is my heart jumped, it like cleared, and then my brain cleared as soon as I started being the real me and being honest with who I was, instead of being who I thought I had to be and everybody thought I had to be. And instead of being guilty about what I chose, I started to stand up for what I chose and know that it was the right thing to do. So, and I did it for me, not for others. It was about me, then for others. So that's why I do what I do. And others have asked me to do it. On my journey, they wish more people would figure that out. Anyway, that's why I'm a vegan, and I say do it for the animals and go to challenge22.com. Don't do it just for the food, do it for the animals. You could definitely get holistic healing knowledge by going vegan. But it's not people are like, oh, I'm vegan, I eat plants and stuff. I said, but do you exploit? You go to zoos, do you do all these other things that exploit animals? Are you wearing leather? Are you wearing wool? Like, are you doing these things? Well, yeah. Well, then that's still exploitation. You're not a vegan yet. You got to be aware of that, and then you got to get rid of it as best as you can and practical, and don't get any more of it. Don't promote any more of it because it's not healthy for them. Would you want someone to do that to you and take your hair and use it as clothing? Why would you want that? Like, unalive you or shave you and then use your hair for their own clothing? How creepy would that be? Some random person you don't even know has your shirt of your hair. Why are you wearing my hair? It's creepy. Or what if your skin? You don't want that. So why do it to the animals? And so it's all about realizing, would you do that to your own grandmother or grandparent or someone after they pass? Oh, let's now use their body parts and wear it as clothing. What? No, you wouldn't. So why do it to the animals? So I'm always going to stand up for vegan connections because it's about the animals and we're all connected. And when I learned it from the blood doctor that saved my life, that told me what's going on with the foods and more, the more high vibe you are, the more you counter the other and you get awareness you never thought you could ever have. It's really cool. Anyway, there you go. Oh, cool. You follow me on Instagram? Awesome, Isabel. Okay, so basically, you can follow me on whatever. You can follow me on Facebook. You can your whatever works. So Samuel Stephen Durbridge is my full minister name and other information. But again, I did that for my own protection when I left the religion. And that's when I freed and became what I am. Grace, thank you. That was nice of you. Thanks for doing grace. Grace is divine intervention, everybody. That's awesome. That's a really powerful word. They just said grace in the spirit talker. Like I said, I get good beings that come around me because I insist it. Oh, it's my grandma? Okay. Or someone's grandma said grace.
Know that.
Yeah. They said know that. Someone's grandma just said grace. I think it's to me. Yeah, I think they said grace through the box, so they're saying it to anybody that needs it. I think they were saying it to me, but they also were saying it to anybody that resonates. Photograph? Also on Facebook, I sent you. Okay, I'll make sure to check those requests for Facebook. I don't use Facebook that much. I use it for Messenger. I'm not going to post any lives on Facebook until I'm still going to just do it through TikTok. If anything happens to the TikTok side, I will post it there and Twitter, and I'll try to go on Instagram now and then. But for now, Facebook, I'll post things or I'll share things to it when I feel to share it so that people can find me there. But I can definitely message people on Facebook. It's a lot easier to message people on Facebook than it is other places sometimes. Or sometimes people feel more comfortable messaging on Facebook than others. I don't know why. It's kind of weird, but it's just, yeah. But Facebook's a generic one I use for messaging people. Because some people like that platform better or connect there. I kind of like them all for different times and different reasons. But there we go. Okay, I'm going to get going. I'll be back in 27 minutes. I will see you all later for my Twilight Live. So probably between 5 p.m. and 5:15. At the latest 5:30, as most of you realize. It just depends on what's happening in my ability and family and other things. Ooh, bless you. But I just need to mod myself so that if it's not working on my laptop, I can sign into my phone and do it that way if I have to. But grace be with y'all. Take care. Thank you. And I will see you all later for anybody that comes in. And I'll be here on Wednesday and Thursday. Tomorrow's my rest day, relaxation movie day. And I apologize I haven't done anything for Sunday yet because it's really cold and snowy here. And my body and metal has been acting up and other things were happening, so I didn't want to go out and screw it up more. So I needed to kind of do in, but I will try to do videos on Sunday even if they're indoor. I'm just trying to get everything set up before I do that. But eventually I want to do outdoor stuff on Sunday when the weather's better. Because like go to the park, relax, and just show you where I go and when I do. And I might do a couple videos if I feel to do so. I do have to stay away from different people that might get scared in my community because a lot of them are very religious people and some of them freak out over spirit box stuff. So that's what I would be doing the videos on. I wouldn't really be doing any frequencies unless I brought a frequency with me. But I don't want to bring frequencies outdoors because then people will hear it or dogs will hear it or others, and they might react to the frequencies in the outdoors. Not that it's bad, it's just some of them aren't used to it and it would probably freak some of them out. It would be good for them, but yeah. Yeah, no problem, Isabel. Thank you. Like I said, I can even try to do a subscription system if I can't be on TikTok. If people want to subscribe to me for Patreon or whatever, I can try to just keep it to the same amount on the other if you're unable to do it here, if I'm not. But for now, we're good until my birthday, the 18th, or until whatever decides. We might even be good this whole month. I don't know. Hopefully it won't shut down and we'll be okay. Like, I'm not going to worry about whether it does or doesn't. I just go with the flow of whatever needs to happen and can happen.
So,
And so I have choices and decisions to back up on if needed. But again, I would prefer it to stick around because there's more people on here that can be seen than anywhere else. Twitter is getting bigger though. Now I have like 3 people following me, and the other day it was only like 2 of them. So thank you, 3 Twitter followers. I appreciate you, and I appreciate anybody else that's here, even if I don't know you are.
kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna get going. I'll be back around 5, maybe 5:15. I kind of want to do it at 5 though, so I'll probably come back.
30.
But I do affirmation cards. So if you want any affirmation cards, Twitter people, you're going to have to send me a message either on TikTok or on Twitter and say, hey, I would like an affirmation card. I was in your live. And I'll be like, okay, be in my live at this time. And I'll, if you go in there, I'll do that for you. And then I'll read it for you. But I can't see who's there. So you're going to have to come right at a certain time. But I'll always post them at the end of my lives. I'll post them on TikTok. And if I know that someone's on Twitter that I did it for, I will post those affirmation cards posting from TikTok onto Twitter. Or I'll even take a picture of it and post it as a posting on Twitter for all of you if you can't see the TikTok. And I'm going to do that on Instagram as well. But I'm not streaming on Instagram right now. I got to get a setup for Instagram. So I might do Instagram separate, of streaming separate if I decide to. So that will probably be my surprise live stuff for that one whenever I decide to do one on there. But it won't be on here with the 3 connections I can do. It's going to be separate. It'll be with my other device. Well, I might try to do it on here if I can. I want to, and that might be my 3rd one instead of Facebook. I might just do Instagram because Instagram is a little better, but we'll just have to see what happens. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, everybody. I bless you and take care. And I'm around, so I'm going to head out. Ending the stream now. Oh, here, I'll send a bless you all thing first. There, I'll do that first for the comments and TikTok. Bless you all with emojis.